Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Lost Souls. In our last episode, we seem to have reached the climax of our current situation, whereas everybody within the party has seemed to have reached some type of goal that they had here, and now they seem ready to move on. But I think we have one more little tale for them left here in the lands of Ensvine, and we'll see how our adventurers take to it. For now, I'm going to get over to our main team here. And we'll start introducing everybody. Starting with Misha. How are you doing? You've been on this journey for a little while now. You've seen a bit. What are you thinking?
Well, currently thinking that everything is going pretty fun. There's lots of things just digging through the dirt, so it's overall been a good time, I think. It's the recent events.
All right. Yep. So enjoying yourself for the most part.
Events.
Working off that debt for August, I guess. Do you know when that ends?
You know, the number is very highly debated, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I believe so. And then we'll move over to Giuna. One of the most heartbroken members of our party right now. Has been through a lot and sent a few of his own followers to the grave intentionally, and saw one of them that he tried to save go to the grave unintentionally. Giuna, how are you feeling? What are you thinking?
I've been a lot better. Unfortunately, I can't say I've been a lot worse. Hopefully, things can be turning around for me here soon.
You did have a run-in with Lyra. What are your last thoughts on that?
You know? All I know is I want to move beyond her. I want to be my own.
I think that's very clear and very apparent. Best of luck to you, Giuna. As we move on to Alarian, you've accomplished almost everything that you've sought out for the Grove here. I mean, you've honestly made a way, and it seems like, if there was to be a new Grove Elder, there should be one. What are you thinking, man?
Yes, well, just waiting for my promotion, and hopefully Madame Usagi needs my help, and I will help the Grove flourish more than it has. The Glurve, sorry, speaking is hard sometimes. But, yes, well, I see Bert has wandered off again, and we lost Tree, so haven't made out that well, if I'm being honest. The Grove is doing well, though, so that is good.
You feel compassion for Tree in the way that he passed?
Yes, I do feel it's slightly my fault, though at the same time I was just freeing his soul. So there's good with the bad, as always.
No, it definitely seemed like you were trying to do the best for your people, and it's something you couldn't have predicted, that's for sure.
No, of course not.
Oh, we'll move on to Joe. Joe, you've been traveling with these people for the longest now. Honestly, you've seen a few names and faces change as you've been on your journey. What are you really thinking about this ragtag group, Joe, that you've been just kind of meandering about with?
Well, truthfully, I have no words besides Giuna, knowing him the longest. He seems interesting in a few aspects. I feel like I get along with him the most, but compared to the others, I can see August and not possibly growing a bond, but I hardly. Only time will tell and see what happens.
I can't wait to hear some of that music you make there, Joe.
It was one time. We don't talk We don't.
Well, obviously our friend August is not here with us as a voice, but he is here with us in spirit, and he would tell everybody about his old man tales and go on for hours if we didn't stop him. So, August, we miss you. Last but not least, Bert. What are you thinking, Bert? You haven't been around much. The last session, you even went off with some creatures that seemed to take a liking to you.
Bert got new pets. Bert followed new pets, but they stopped moving. Bert don't know what to do. Bert might go home.
Bert probably should go home, shouldn't he? And with that, we're going to get into our first scene here in the main town.
See.
Bert is up here with his friends who just suddenly, one by one, start disappearing. Not just if they had just stopped moving, but just seeping back into the ground from which they came.
What? Why Bert pets leave? Why? Bert go.
And while Bert's making his way, we'll go back over to the Druid Circle here, where just a short moment ago, August was mentioning to Misha that he's very exhausted from these travels. He's already spoken to Usagi, and he's decided to take a day and enter a trance-like state to rest up. So he's asked that no one bother him, otherwise seeking that he might attack you otherwise. So, what are you guys doing in the meantime?
What time of day / how long after a long rest is this?
I would say we're probably into the early morning.
Early morning.
Well, first thing Alarian is doing is walking over to where the rations are, grabbing some, and just having a bit of a breakfast. Kind of off on his own slightly for now. Still slightly grieving.
Joe is just now waking up from his long rest and like taking a very long stretch. And while he's stretching, you can hear like a crack happen at his back, and he just goes, "Oh."
Joe,
Reaching out.
was that you? Are you broken?
Oh, I think so. I'm getting to that age, I think.
Yeah, you're starting to sound like dear old August. Old and crackety.
Joe just gives you like a glaring side eye before looking away. Don't compare me to that fool. Okay. Alright. I think I should be fine.
You look close enough with the bald head and all. You just need to lose a few feet, and you basically him.
Lose a few feet. You mean my height?
Yeah, well, Tree's not here anymore to take the feet, don't worry.
Clearly he meant your toes.
We just woke up. I really don't feel like losing another toe, thank you very much. I actually am very grateful that I have my other toes, believe it or not.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. You were willing to gamble one yesterday on a coin flip. Doesn't sound
This
like
is
a
true.
man who's very thankful.
Don't... No? Just, no.
Anyways,
we're not gonna talk.
First, if you don't mind, I would appreciate trying to find Bert. It seems he's wandered off again. And then August and I were talking about heading to the islands to meet the wizard he was talking about with the weird friend who sold baked goods.
That one?
Yes, I don't remember his name. was odd, but
This-
something about killing children. I remember he was a child murderer or something of the sorts. But he said to go find a wizard, and August and I last night were discussing traveling to the islands to meet him.
Lead the way. I think from where we last saw your friend, he was with us when we met August's friend, and then he just randomly disappeared. Remember correct?
Yes, Bert does that sometimes. He tends to wander off. As soon as he finds something he likes, he'll follow it anywhere, as I'm sure you know with, well, seeing how he is with me.
And also my bald head, as well.
Yes, yes. Ah, Misha, you're awake.
Yeah, you know, something about staying away from August, or he's gonna hit you with a stick or something.
Oh,
I should, figured I'd come
Oh.
over here instead.
oh, yes.
This would be the
very
much
well.
safer spot.
Well, I suppose we aren't traveling to the islands today then. Old man must have gotten ahead of himself. We'll give him
He's
some
pretty
time to
old.
rest. Well. So, Joe, you said Bert was back in town, or last you saw him at least?
Yes, he should be, at least from what I last saw him. I don't know how we could lose somebody. Oh, but he should be
He's-
back at that city. I'm pretty
He's
sure.
rather quick, believe it or not, for his size.
He's quick to
You
be
know?
on his feet.
What if he's actually in the catacombs? Is that not where he said he was led last time?
Yes, that's where he was led, but he would have had to go through us, I believe, to get there. I guess he could have went after.
Perhaps in the midst of our rest?
Yes, well, do we have any other reason for heading back to the catacombs?
I
Aside
feel like
from
I
Bert,
might.
of course, just...
As you all know, I believe I can trust you all. You know,
Valarian nods.
I've been somewhat connected with Lyra,
Correct.
Yes.
and I think I need to meet her again. I need to find a way to move beyond her power. Not just for myself, but for us all, for the Grove, and for
Beyond
Tree.
as in to surpass her, or...
To surpass, to break away, so I'm no longer stuck having to be her workhorse.
Well, not to be blunt, but I believe your followers have been her workhorse, as they're the ones not with us anymore.
Exactly.
But, very well, well, if you don't mind, you are free to go to the catacombs. I think I would prefer to stay here and wait for Bert. He always finds his way back home.
Speaking
All
of,
roads lead back to the Grove, after all.
in that moment, you do hear a loud stepping sound of your dear friend as he's making his way back into the Grove. And anybody who's been around the Grove long enough can hear those loud footsteps as Bert's coming in. Bert, you're up at the top. Yep.
Oh,
I think he's here.
yes. I
Well,
do believe that's
Alarian,
him.
but fancy that.
Saves us time.
Bert!
Bert back.
Welcome home, Bert.
Hi.
Bert.
Bert found new pets. Pets disappeared, so Bert come back. Bert hungry though. Bert eat food. Oh,
Well, yes, Giuna, I will come to the catacombs with you, of course, then. So long as Bert is willing to follow. I just have one thing I'd like to take care of here first, if that's okay.
Bert always follow L.
I am in no
Uh,
rush.
except for when you follow the fox, Bert. Not always.
But Bert like animal.
Yes, I
They
know.
all
Bert.
Bert pet.
Oh, yes. They're always your friends, I know. Madam Usagi,
You'll see that Usagi is focused in on a book that she is reading into very intensely, and she doesn't seem to notice your first call out of her name.
kinda gently shaking her shoulder then.
And she pops the book up in the air and catches it really quickly as she turns around and focuses on you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, dearie, of course. What can I do?
Yes, I've
Startled
been
me.
meaning... We're about to set out again, and I've just been meaning to ask. Previously we discussed potentially myself becoming one of the elders of the grove. Is that still possible?
Well, I mean, at this point, I've taken it on that if the Landra comes back, I'll give the grove back to the Landra, but for now, I'm the Archdruid of the land, so yes, absolutely yes, you've done everything for us. You've brought back some of the most prime magic to this land. Obviously, I couldn't turn you down on this, and I would fight the Landra tooth and nail if she had something to say about it.
Oh, well, thank you, madam. And you'll see kind of a, power-hungry grin on Alarian's face. It's not evil by any means, it's not, devious, it's just... Clearly, he really, this is something he very much wanted.
I do have a small request, though. I heard
Of
you
course,
all
madam.
wanted to start your own journey and your own thing that's going on, but
Yeah.
based off of some of the wordings that the Landra left me, I know an old wizard friend of ours. I didn't know him too well. The Landra made great friends with him. He lives at the very outreaches, right outside this grove, in his own magical area of the forest. And right outside of our reaches, I think our power now reaches where his is. Maybe he might have an issue with this, but in this book that I'm seeing here, he knows of a place of a final artifact that if we had, I might be able to face Lyra all on my own. I've been looking at the map, I've been doing everything over. I think already given this, I have a good chance, but I would just win, hands down.
Very well. Giuna, you said you wanted to surpass and break free of Lyra, correct?
Yes, exactly.
Well, is this of fitting means for you? Go find this artifact, and Usagi can...
They call
Well,
it the Gem
Usagi
of
can run it.
Afterlife.
The gem of the afterlife.
My theory is, if we acquired this gem with the life orb, with the king's immortality stone, we may be looking at one of the most powerful artifacts that this world or Ensvine has ever known.
Well, if I'm being honest, this sounds better than going back to those catacombs. Does everyone agree, or is that just my opinion?
I don't see why not. We're
You
all
already
here.
know my thoughts.
Of course we do, Giuna.
Well, which direction are we heading to get there then, Usagi?
I'm sorry?
Oh, maybe it just cut out. Which direction are we going then, Madam Usagi, to find this wizard?
It's the far most northeastern portion of the grove. You must follow the mountainside. You must go along past the portals, past the catacombs, and there you will find on the outreaches of what once was our reach another mansion, and this one is owned by a great wizard. His name is Nor. He's
Norm?
Nor. He has
Nor.
put
Okay.
together a large community that he's invited to this mansion, almost as a commune or a cult. I don't know. Honestly, the wordings here in Palandra is left for us is not the most pleasant for his character, but apparently he is very, very knowledgeable, very, very strong.
And you said this was a friend, correct?
Well, yeah, I've met him once or twice, and he was friendly with me. Palandra's friend.
Okay, very well. I will ensure to make note of the grove at that point then, just to avoid any unnecessary conflict.
Yes, just don't be too forthcoming with how Grove is now.
Yes, of course. Well, it seems Giuna has already taken off rather quickly. So I do believe it's time to bid you farewell for now, Usagi. We shall return, hopefully with this gem.
Of course, and to any of your other friends, may I have any assistance for you all? Misha, Joe? Bert and Larian obviously know everything around here. Can I help either one of you in any way?
Not quite yet. I don't really have anything currently in my mind that I would need help with. But maybe as time goes on, I might ask you more about your teachings, possibly. If that seems right with
As long as you are here within the Grove and aspiring to be a fellow druid of the Grove, then I don't mind passing my teaching.
I would greatly appreciate that.
I don't need anything on that, but I thank you very gratefully for the offer.
Oh, and as for your mentor over there, dearie, look out for that one, because I don't think he's long for this world.
Well, I guess that'd be kind of good for me, though. I owe a lot of money to him.
Oh,
I mean, not that I want him to die or anything, right? He is my teacher after all.
A little bit morbid there, Misha.
well, I hope that in time that you resolve any of those debts and that you learn the most that you can. He's
Just Roger,
he's
food and beverage.
a very,
Front order.
very elderly. I don't know how that man is standing, let alone sleeping over there. But yes, no, I mean, the best wishes to all of you.
Yes, you as well, madam. Take care.
And we will cut to Giuna. Giuna, what are you doing?
Gina just wandered off quietly, headed to the catacomb.
So I will place Giuna here.
Hi, August.
Hi, August. Aw, he's gone.
Oh,
And you will notice that the portal is still glowing, but this time, instead of that normal blue glow that it looks like to stream, and I apologize because I can't change these maps out as easily as I'd like, it's a more purple glow.
Well, that looks a little different. Here goes nothing, and I just hop in.
Oh, and there's everybody. Whoops.
We have
Oh, you
returned.
all did come with me. Well, thank you.
Well, that was a
Except
quick
they
journey.
didn't. Giona, you notice within this room, the portal away from you that was slightly had a small glint of purple to it is now glowing completely as the portal that's right next to you. It's the only other portal in the room that's doing anything.
Well then. I just kind of put couple of my fingers to the gem. More so in thought, not necessarily like thinking that's how I activate it. I'm like, is this where you want me to go?
And you will hear back to you, step through.
All right. And I step in.
So, it seems that you've grown to know that I need you a lot more than you need me. I can hear it through your thoughts. I can sense it, what you want. You want to get
Yes,
away
that's
from
right.
my power, you say. But what if I could offer you something, Giona? How would you like to see your friends again?
And that depends on the cost.
Well, what if there was no upfront cost? As you see a figure appear in front of you. What if we just talk about those that you've lost? They are all your followers, aren't they? Shouldn't they be with you?
Well, this is true. I mean, yes, they are. And they should.
And just as they came in, they start to disappear. Besides tree. And Lyra sits there. She pets the chest. She says, well, then how about you don't disregard me just yet? How about we make a deal? What do you want that gets you away from my power that you could seem to make you not think that, you were just a lapdog? Because you're much more than that to me, G. Much more. What could I give you?
How about not what do I want, but what can you offer?
Power? Riches? I mean, ultimately, what I can offer you here is, as long as you're willing to not go too far, is unlimitless. I could give you anything. The further you go from me, the further you stray from my own goals, the less I can do. I could. How about this, Gene? What if I gave you the power to summon your deceased followers within battle? What if you could bring them back to fight for you? Would you take me up on that?
I dare say. Maybe I'm crazy for it, but I think that would be perfect.
Well, then just come a little closer, dear. Reach out and pet your friend.
And I reach down, almost not even hearing Lyra's request. Just run my hand over the top of him. Hello, my old friend.
And a sense of power and energy will flow through you and into the gem that you have embedded into your chest plate there. It'll glow slightly. It'll take you a few days to truly gain the knowledge of that power. But soon, all of your friends, as she snaps, and tree disappears, shall be yours. Just don't forget that I need you, and that I'm offering you these powers for helping me. I'm not just this horrid god that just wants to kill people just to kill people. I promise you that. I was tricked, and yes, I was a trickster myself, but I just like to have fun. I'm not for it for the mean-spirited wanting to kill people part of it. That just if somebody steps in my way, I like to just cut them down a bit. But as long as we're having fun, then there's no reason to be hurtful or try and murder somebody. As she gestures to herself, as if she hasn't murdered people you knew.
In which I just kind of scoff a little bit.
So, what do you say, Juna? Do we have a deal? As she reaches out her hand.
You know? You may be a god of deception, but you are also still a god. And I just reach out my hand.
To which your gemstone glows yet again, even more brightly. And she says, well, I'm relegated to this space primarily now, but it is my space and I can do whatever I want in. At least that's fun, right?
Yes, it also seems like you can expand yourself.
Oh, yes. Even the catacombs are hard for me to enter now. It is so sad to see. She shrinks herself even to the smallest. This is how I feel. So, we have to do something. And I know you have friends, and I'm not going to intrude on the evil druids and that horrid rabbit. But
Now,
just think about me.
if I may ask,
You may ask
why
anything.
why do you hate the druids and this grove particularly?
Because I told them when the king came along, and they're mad because I sent a person along that wasn't me. I was somebody else, so now I'm a liar, and I'm deceptive, and I'm this and that. But I told them that their king was doing bad things, and that he was starting to hurt people, and that he was using my powers and my greatness for horrible things, and they didn't listen. They didn't heed anything. Honestly, why should I have cared? I'm only in this land because I'm trapped here, so maybe I wanted to see something better, but they are disgusting. Just like the king himself, because they're complacent. They'll turn a blind eye just as far as you or I will for godhood. They don't care as long as their grove benefits.
That last statement is very much true. Why one of my new friends is
And they're very
still not
powerful
been quite
magic
killed
users.
it.
So they've made a huge hindrance to my plans, and I don't very much like them.
Call me crazy, but have you ever considered speaking with them again?
Well, yes, and the rabbit always tells me no. The Landra wouldn't let me do this. The Landra wouldn't let me do that. The Landra this, the Landra that. Well, the Landra's lucky she's still alive, because if I had anything to do with it, as I tried, she would be dead. And maybe she is. We sent her off on a long journey, sent her off towards her disciple, her next in line to be the leader of the grove.
You know, I wonder truly if the Landra would not have let anything be done. Oh, perhaps that's just Mitsusagi's assumptions.
Well, it's all speculation now, isn't it?
It quite is.
Well, I must say, it has been nice, and I appreciate you taking this time. I am very distraught and very depressed and very backed into a corner here, Giona. This has been very nice of you to even come to see me. Dying God in her final moments of desperation, all powerful within my own realm here in the astral plane, but no power where you. I'll do everything I can to help. You are imbued with more power than I can even try and fathom to give at the moment from myself. Note that that spell, in time as you learn it, will help.
All right.
And, in the meantime,
I'm sure you're not over.
go ahead. I'll
I'm
let
sure-
you finish that.
I'm sure you're not done. But we'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Gianna. I'm gonna go back to the Druid Circle where everybody else was looking for Giuna as he was on his way out. And we get the RP right back to you guys. What are you guys doing?
Joe is following
Oh.
There it is.
Larian.
Yeah, I was. Oh, go, Misha.
So did Chiuna know where he was going? He left mid-explanation.
He, as far as I remember, he left right as Usagi was saying the directions. But I'm not sure if he knew where we were going exactly. Did he go
Possibly.
to the catacombs?
Oh, for sure. Knowing what he has told us, or at least is what I can understand his plans, wanted to see her again. So he went to the catacombs. So now it looks like it's just us.
Joe, I do have a question for you.
And
How
I
long-
might have an answer.
How long have you known this Giuna?
Oh, I've known him ever since I entered the city, so pretty much ever since. It's hard to give a full explanation of how long we've known each other, but I guess ever
Couple weeks
since
or so, would you say?
I would say that. We met in the city when the other of us, Heron and Durlac.
Well, I'm just curious. Is he someone you think you can trust?
Well, I wouldn't even say I'm somebody to put full trust in, but seeing his motivations and everything about him, I really wouldn't say I fully trust him. But that's just coming knowing.
Of course, He's gaining a good friendship with me rather quickly. However, since Tree passed, he's gone off a couple times, and he's openly mentioned meeting with Lyra, and well, Lyra's never been the best friend of the Grove, to say the least, which means she's no true friend of mine. So
I
I'm
guess
just worried, that's all.
I understand. I guess from my understanding, you barely believe it. I guess because he is a quote-unquote deity, he has a deal going on with Lyra, or something. I don't know. I mean, I guess it could be just one god to another, or god talk. Something just seems off about it, to me.
Yes, I agree, and I was always raised to not make deals with devils, and Lyra is exactly that. Not one to be trusted. She does take souls after all, and a good price for many things is in the soul of a mere mortal, which, as much as Giuna doesn't want to believe, is exactly what he is. Nothing more than a mortal.
Who just so happens to know you tricks and turns around the beach, as opposed to a few others.
And DM, which, like, I know Usagi said northwest, but technically on map that would be either heading into trees or heading back to the city. So am I right to assume that we have to go like northeast and then go more northwest?
Yes, essentially. So you would, you essentially go up towards where you would be going towards the catacombs. You continue past the catacombs instead of taking the venture off the eastern path there to actually head towards the catacomb portal itself. So if you think
I
about
just
the
wanted to
map
make
of
sure we
how
had
you
it.
see the catacombs, yeah, you guys are on the right path. So
Okay, perfect.
we'll just say that you guys are on that path, and Giuna, what are you doing? You're back here. Have you gone back through the purple portal?
I would be going back through now.
Cool. So then we get to put you back into the catacombs, and you would essentially go back through the blue portal, correct?
Yep.
Perfect. Then we get to say you come up here. You're floating up very graciously, being able to fall onto here, but still roll me an athletics check on that.
Come on. Athletics. That's an 11.
Yeah, you very gracefully walk back onto the platform there, and you're making your way out as you hear everybody passing by. I think I made this on the map there. Hold
I would say personally, Alarian is kind of waiting outside the path to this for Giuna to catch up. He wasn't going to the catacomb, but he knew that that's where he was, and the only way back to just about anywhere was from here, like from that path.
Yep. So essentially, based off of where you guys were coming from, instead of going towards up here, which would divert into the catacomb path, you guys are making your way over this way. Why is everybody's token not in? Bird.
We are still on the portal map, by the way.
Yeah. I thought you were just. Oh. Hey.
New map.
New map. New. A very pretty map, by the way.
I like road maps.
Yeah, and roadmaps are meant to take a large portion of time.
Yeah.
So, as small as they may seem to be, they are not technically.
Mm.
Larian and Gina. So you guys can meet up very quick, but obviously this is a pretty large area. The path to literally getting to the catacombs itself, not too big itself, but the journey to where you're going next is a long one.
Okay, and
If
I
I
see
could-
two paths there. Am I supposed to be heading up
Let me
like,
just
the northmost?
do one thing for you guys really quick to kind of put this into perspective, right?
Big map.
Here is Innsvine. Right here, nestled into this area here. The Grove is over here. This is part of the
Okay.
Grove. The Grove also extends into parts that you don't see between these mountains, kind of in the path that you're in right now, where the catacombs are off towards over here, and the area that you're going is kind of over this way,
So we're kind of heading through those mountains type thing?
essentially.
Or around them, I guess.
But through them, yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
But this is an overmap. They're so far spaced, it's not like it's crazy trying to get through them. But that's kind of
Do
where
we
you're at.
know, like, is this still touched by Lyra? There's not many people, or do we not really have much idea on that?
You can feel the whole presence of the Grove here for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
For a long distance, even according to Usagi, this doesn't mean this will be the truth, but according to Usagi, from what you've heard, the extension of the Grove should reach this new place now. It was already barely outside of the Grove, but now it is like how the whole city has been encompassed by the Grove's presence. This should be as well.
Should be. Okay. Yep.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Ah, Giuna, welcome back.
Well,
There
yes,
he
thank you.
is.
How was your time in the catacombs?
It was rather interesting.
Care to
Alarian,
Yes. Yes.
how much do you know of the past of the Grove and how the deal with the king? And did anyone ever warn the Grove not to follow through with the king?
I'm not sure. Are you speaking during the time of Lyra? Because I was there when she first attacked, and after that, we separated. I had to take Bellamy to a new, safer land so that she could carry on the legacy of the Grove should the worst case happen. And well, from there, I got back, and I feel I know just about as much as you do. I was there very young with the Grove, so I do know many things, but I was never quite at the same status I am today, to say the least.
I see. Well, mainly asking because it seems that the Grove was warned not to join with the king.
By Lyra, I'm
And then,
to assume?
yes, but for some reason, the Grove chose not to believe in it, chose not to believe in her messenger because I don't believe it was Lyra herself. Or maybe, as we all know, she can take on other forms. So it could have
Yes,
been something like that as well.
Well, I do know the kingdom always paid us well. They provided infinite food as much as we would need. And I mean, you've seen how Bert can eat. We needed quite a bit. They also provided some form of protection, not very adequate. But there was deals in place, and up until near the end of the king's life, they were upheld for the most part. The people of the kingdom upheld them, not so much the king.
Yes.
Well, I do have a question for you as well, and that is, why is it that you trust Lyra so much? What has she done to earn this trust?
I'm not so sure it's trust. It's more like hope.
Do you say hope or help?
Hope.
Okay, sorry, kind of cut out for me. Well,
It's quite a
as I was
reach.
telling
Understand?
As I was telling Joe, I've been told and taught to never trust a devil, never make deals with them. So I'm glad to hear it's not trust, but I can't say I hold on much hope. Both Lyra and the king have both wronged the Grove in their own ways, and yes, I will admit
may
I'm
be
slightly
right.
concerned.
The one thing I do fear, because Lyra is willing to make friends with the Grove. But it sounds like Miss Usagi there has been the constant block for that.
Well, from my understanding, Usagi has only, at least in recent times, tried to preach the word of Thalandra as she raised us and as she saw fit. However, the way that we were discussing, Madame Usagi has now claimed Archdruidship, at least until Thalandra returns. And so she may be more willing now. I can't promise this, but it may be worth an extra discussion.
I dare say it is. You would be the best one to speak to her for this, of course.
Who's that
Anywho,
off in the distance?
and I turn
Looks
around
kinda
as I look.
past- Yeah, it looks kind of past Giuna and sees people walking up.
Oh, great.
Well, come
Hello
on
there.
now, then there. Come on now, then there, old buggy. But hello there, fellow friends. We're just making our way through. You guys, oh my dear, you guys look very serious. I hope that I'm not
Dear.
intruding on anything, but I am trying to make my way through these parts. So, if you would kindly let me pass, that would be nice.
May I ask your name, sir?
My name is Phil.
Yes. Phil.
Mm-hmm.
And where are you coming from?
Well, I'm coming from up towards the mansion. You know, Nor's mansion?
Yes, I've heard.
Mansion.
They're good suppliers of ours. We treat them right. They buy crops, and we'll come by and drop them off their supply.
And where are you going? I don't mean to be so pushy, it's just...
Go back to my farm.
This is
Uh-huh.
all
Just due
territory
south
the
of
Grove
here.
now.
Well, yes, I know that I am passing through the Leilile and the Grove's territory and all that, but you know, me and my good boy here, Buggy, we're allowed. We've been spoken to by Usagi and Thalandra, and I've met the bear that roams these lands, so there's no problems there. I mean, I just come through and do my business, sir.
Very well.
Right.
Is there anything we could help you with?
Well, not necessarily unless you're looking for some crops. I got plenty to sell. Even the mansion doesn't supply enough of what I've got to go around. I'll tell you, if it wasn't for my large family, I most likely would throw away and waste food. But I mean, we got Buggy here. Buggy eats everything. As the pig just turns around and snorts.
Bert likes food.
Well, yes, we do have our big friend here, Bert, and it seems he's feeling awfully hungry. Do you have anything on you to spare?
This
Well,
guy is
Okay,
bald,
of
correct?
course.
this guy is bald, yes.
Oh
He-
no.
He is
Love
also
that
is also 7'1".
Oh, big boy. And is the person he's
dear.
traveling with, is that like distinguishably
It looks like-
male or female?
Bearded Bert got
Yeah,
food.
the
Bearded
other-
Bert got
The other
food.
person does seem to be a homesteaded lady,
Okay.
distinctly female, but she's more masculine than your normal lady.
Yeah, like she's a good farming lady. Well built, I'm sure. And madam, your name, if you don't mind.
Well, hello there. Yes, of course. My name is Julie.
Well, pleasure to meet you
Uh-huh.
both.
Julie, don't you
I
start
do-
telling these people too much now. She loves to talk. Now, you can get this lady talking too much, I'll tell you that. Now, don't try us. We got to get going. You guys need some things, let me know. But, Julie, come on now. We don't have to tell them too much.
Well,
Oh,
what do
you're
mean
no
by that?
fun, dearie.
That sounds a little bit suspicious, if I'm being honest.
Something.
Bearded Bert give Bert food?
Well,
something
I
doesn't
got-
seem right.
He'll put over to his wife, who's looking like she's trying to talk again. Put a hand up to her. Well, I got some stuff for you. I mean, you guys wanted some food. I've got these things. They call them the golden potatoes. They're worth their good hand in gold too, though. If you guys have any money.
Golden. Alarian.
How much are the potatoes?
5 gold apiece.
Oh, really?
I've
Well, no, I only like to carry them around with me for eager travelers such as yourselves. You eat one, and you won't need to eat for 4 days.
uh-huh.
We
That's
need to
what we
eat
tell
for 4
everybody.
days.
Well,
And have you
obviously,
tried
we're
your own
over exaggerating a little bit. What I tell my boys that work down on the farm is they eat enough for everybody for 2 days. I give them one. I'm like, you'll be good for the next day or so.
Yeah.
But
All insight.
go ahead.
13. Just trying to see, like, maybe not necessarily about the potatoes, just trying to see if these guys are genuine and. Because he's being really sus with his wife and the potatoes. So,
So
just trying to see
roll
if he's genuine.
perception instead.
Perception? Okay, we'll do.
Yeah.
That's way better for me.
Mhm.
Oh, 14.
Okay. So to you, there seems to be a little something off to you. Not enough to really throw up any major red flags, but there's definitely something off about the group. However, the guy does seem like a great salesman.
Well, you've sold me, sir. I'll take 2. 2 of your golden potatoes.
2 golden potatoes coming right up for you, and he'll reach into a pouch that he's got. Looks like a normal bag of holding that anybody would see. He reaches in and pulls out 2 what don't seem to be golden covered potatoes, but very yellow, bright potatoes.
Just standard golden potatoes or russets or something. Here's 10 gold. And then I'll take the potatoes. I'll toss one to Bert.
Yeah, before you eat those, though, sir, I'll tell you one thing that you need to do. You need to make sure to cook them on an open fire. That's how you activate the extra ingredients, all right, that we've put inside them. If you just eat it right now as a plain potato, you eat it raw, you're just going to get the normal benefit of a potato. But you eat that over a fire, I promise you, you'll have more than a solid meal in you.
Very well. And I'll tuck mine away into my, like, a little satchel that I've got. Bert, don't go eating it too soon. We'll cook it as soon as we can, okay?
Okay. Bert keep it in his pocket.
And I'll reach out to shake the man's hand for, like, a successful deal.
He'll reach out and shake yours. Y'all off to see Nor? I hear a lot of
Yes,
people come to
perhaps.
see him for advice, for
Yes. we're
learning new
looking
things
for
and
some-
spells. He gives us a lot of money, I'll tell you that. There's some good customers. Some
Bert's gonna
people like to
walk
call
over
him. Some people like
and
to call
pat
him.
him on his head and say, Bert like food.
You only a
Bert
foot,
like bearded Bert.
a little bit foot taller than him. He still looks up to you and he goes, "Yep, I like being Bearded Bert myself, sir. You are a giant of a man. Would you like? And he'll pull out a little doll, like that looks like a bear, and be like, "This was my late daughter's. You look like you could use this."
Bert like bear. Bert like bear. Bert will keep bear. Bert will keep bear safe.
You look like you could use that, son. Now,
Oh my goodness.
we need to be on our way. Come on, buddy. You guys have a good one. It was nice to meet you. Unless
Yes,
anybody
so
need anything else they wanted to buy, come meet me at the farm.
Well,
Thank goodness your board doesn't know anything about personal space.
Bert like bearded Bert.
And he goes and gets
sure
and
you
pulls out a
do.
boat that nobody noticed along the riverside. And him and his party get into that boat and they sail down the river.
It's a little weird.
that was interesting.
Bert like bearded Bert. Bert got bear.
He seemed like quite the salesman. If I'm being honest, I don't think there's much to these potatoes. I just felt he could use the extra business.
Something
seemed good enough.
seemed off.
Well, that was nice of you.
Yes, well, I mean, the intent is for the Grove to take over the kingdom, and if they're farmers just outside the kingdom, well, they could be good for us in the future, especially if they grow as many crops as they say.
You say so. Something just seemed off to me about it. I just don't entirely trust everyone's glance, or try to at least.
No, that's understandable. Worst case, they said the farm's due south, so we could always visit and see how things go.
So, Joe says, like, under his breath.
You said
we'll
it was
see.
the northmost path, right, DM?
Yep. And this is a pretty long journey that you guys have been on. And what are you guys feeling on your rations and where you're at with that? Also, by the time that you're making it up this northern path, it'd be time that I'd say that the sun is going down.
I still have 10 rations due to eating all the food at the Grove.
Yeah.
Same.
But if the sun is going down, I will mention
Plus the
to group-
potato.
Oh yeah, plus the potato, correct. So 10 rations
Should
plus
have, like,
the
a
potato.
bit of rationed.
Well, sun's setting, friends. Do you think we should set up camp and take a rest? Might be another, at least half a day's journey, I believe.
Bert eat potato?
Yes, we can cook up the potatoes, Bert.
Bert hungry.
So is
As long as
everybody
the rest
deciding to settle down for the night?
Did I see if the general area around
Yeah.
here is like pretty safe?
Yeah, roll an insight check for me.
15.
And a perception.
23.
You actually tend to find the safest spot that you're able to point out to the group that seems like off the beaten path. Not much to worry about, and honestly, you wouldn't even think you'd need anybody to stay up or stay guard for the night. You're that well protected. Right down along the riverbank.
There's a nice spot over here, guys. Isn't this pretty good?
Yes, that
Right.
looks perfect. Well spotted, Misha. Honestly, I'm not sure we'll even need anyone to stay up, though I'm sure Giuna and I can take shifts. We each only tend to sleep, well, rest for about 4 hours.
Yes, it's quite easy to combine watches. Or divide watches, rather.
This is gorgeous, though, Misha. Well spotted.
Where's...
And you'll notice that as you guys set this spot up, anytime you come through here, this will be a spot that you're able to take off the beaten path and not have to worry about anybody or anything else. Kind of your all's own spot that you're building as you guys go along. I'll say Bert does a lot of the groundwork for you all here, as he normally does, his brute strength, but the rest of you set up the camp pretty nicely, and we'll leave the RP for you guys there.
Since I was pretty well
First-
rested.
First, sit down. Bert cook potato.
Yeah, so since I was pretty well rested, DM, from the night before, I'm going to take the 8 hours that we'll be kind of camping out here, and I'm going to sit away from the group and start casting plant growth, which has an 8-hour cast time if it wants to do what I want to do with it. So all plants in a half-mile radius centered from where we are, so just kind of assuming this general area is the center, we'll have all plants within a half-mile radius centered on a point within range become enriched for 365 days. The plants here will yield twice the normal amount of food whenever harvested, and they can only get this benefit once per year.
Okay.
So,
This is a
within
part of your
half-mile
growth.
radiuses. Yeah,
So
I'm boosting it even more.
you'll just notice the whole area around you guys growing more lush as this is going on. Seems like flowers are seeding and vines are growing. The whole area just beautifies that much more.
I'm just kind of sitting by the riverside while casting this.
Pretty.
Almost in a trance, so I'm pretty not here.
You know, seeing as there's a
Bert's
bunch of
cooking his
flowers,
potato.
would you guys want to make flower crowns, maybe?
Flower crowns.
Well,
Yeah.
I actually had an awkward request for you.
What now?
How well do you think you are at sewing?
Sewing? I think you do it. I mean, did make that great doll last time, remember?
Yes, I do remember. Hopefully the sewing part of this will be a little bit simpler too for you. Because you're so used to it.
Mm-hmm. What
You want to
have in
try
mind?
putting somebody's head on their body?
Excuse me, what? Like a real person, not like a doll?
A real person.
I don't know if sewing that would fix it. I mean,
No, it's simply part of a multifaceted idea I'm having.
right. So it's just to, sewing a head to a body. Is normal string even good enough for that?
You know? I have no idea. I just need it to hold on for just a little while, though.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess maybe it's not as bad as seeing exploded body parts everywhere. Maybe seeing a body is fine. Maybe.
And he's quite a happy guy. Quite a happy guy, you know. And I pull out, reach into my bag of holding, pull out a parent's head.
Oh, yeah, happy. Great. Yep.
And I dig
Maybe
in and
not
reach
near the
out for the
campfire?
body. No, of course not.
Yeah,
Oh,
not near the
just-
campfire where, you know.
Perhaps out behind this log or something, you know. Good area for lighting still, but still nice and far away so nothing catches fire.
Alright.
Right. Oh, needles even pierce the skin?
Needles will pierce skin. So you want to roll to attach what I'm assuming is the preserved body that you've been sending me messages about preserving his body daily and telling me that you're doing that. And using your spell to continuously preserve him, right? That's the
Which
body
I
we're
have been
talking about.
recording how long it's been.
Yep.
Yes.
No, you're good. 100%. You're good. So yes, you guys will be able to make a roll on that. But in the meantime, Bert was trying to fry up his potato. Bert, roll a survival check.
$21.
You cook that potato perfectly. You bake it just right.
Bert is not going to eat that potato.
And Bert notices as he eats the potato, it seems like he's more full than he has been from eating multiple rations before.
That good potato. Bert full. Bert might lay down. Oh.
Now
Oh,
back
that's-
to Giuna and Misha. Misha, initially, I'm going to need you to roll an athletics check.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Sleeping next to me. Oh, great.
12.
Okay? Now roll a survival check.
19.
I cast guidance.
Giuna says he casts guidance. Go ahead and roll it with
Yes, so
guidance.
add a d4. Let me guide you. So add a d4 to that 19.
20. Give me a second. It would be pretty nice if he guided on, this. It's a dirty 20, then.
All right. I'd say that
What if I had more time?
go ahead and role play out how you would stitch together the head back nicely. You do a decent job. Nothing. It's not the cleanest work in the world, but an average person wouldn't be able to do this.
Well, I've used my daggers to stab people before, but this is quite different to, sewing flesh to flesh and all that. How do you have experience in this exactly?
Quite frankly, I don't.
Oh, okay.
It was an idea I had, and as crazy as it sounds, I thought, you know what, it's worth a shot. If this works the way this works as crazy as pardon me. If this crazy idea works the way I would think, then we might have my friend back.
So do you have any other bodies in your bag? Or is this the only one?
That is the only one. Quite frankly, I don't think I could have gotten the others in that easily. Especially in the circumstances I was under.
Right, so what are you planning to do with this exactly? It kind of just looks like a creepy doll thing, sort of.
Well, first I gotta fully mend the wound there. Hopefully, with the little spell I have, I can reconnect everything.
Right.
And
Well, what was that?
just one. And looking down at Perrin's body. I wave my hand and kind of a motion over him and say, "Be whole again," as I cast life transference. The important part for you, or as the DM, is it says you sacrifice some of your health to mend another creature's injuries. Because it's obviously not going to actually give him health points because he's dead. So I was hoping that maybe it would repair the neck fully. And I take 4d8 necrotic damage.
So you'll notice as you do this that it does seem like part of the neck stitches back together, but in doing so, fully seems to mend itself, but not the whole neck. Seems like you'd need to do this over multiple nights in order to fully get the outcome you're looking for. But you're on the right path.
And I just like I shake myself hard and like I seem to do a little bit of something, but I don't think this is gonna be a once and done thing. Misha, thank you very much for your help.
Yes, of course.
I
I'm gonna
definitely
go wash my hands.
and I need to rest. And I just kind of flop over.
Oh.
Out, like we very weakly putting Perrin's body back in the bag of holding. Also, as I'm putting it in, I be strong. I cast Jetro pose on him again to reset the timer. Wait, was it? Yeah, okay.
All right. And with that, we're going to go on our very first break. All right, as we're coming back here, I will say, Aqua, you're visited in your dreams by a vivid image of August saying, "Don't you forget the debt you owe me. Don't you forget how the teachings I've been showing you." He's trying to reach you in his meditative state.
I can't even rest without him talking about the debt.
How long would you say it's been since, like, when she heard that from him? Or, I mean, Misha's a boy, I forgot. Sorry.
As far as Misha's concerned, as he's waking up, nobody else would hear it, but it would be a nice
Well,
5 to 10
Misha
minutes
just
before
said.
everybody else is awake.
Okay, so this is like morning now then?
Yeah.
Well, would Misha you have a full 8 hours for long rest, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. So then potentially I would have been awake. Oh, well, not potentially, I would have been. Since I'm a 4. So I've been like hearing you mumble about the debt. What exactly do you owe him anyway?
What?
Not even thinking that she might have just talked to him.
You're awake. What debt?
Yes,
What?
Listen, I mean, it's already been talked about a couple times, both by him and you made mention of yourself. The old fool that, what's his name, August? You owe something. How much
Oh.
exactly?
Yeah, that's some amount. Yep.
Well, what is that sum?
It feels like the number changes a lot. It feels like whenever I do something to get debt off, it doesn't go away. But I guess I'm also getting trained by him. Maybe that keeps adding to the debt. Actually, I should probably think about that.
You probably should. I mean, you seem quite like the nice character, you know? Perhaps if we can find out a proper total, we can figure out how to get rid of it. That way you can be a little more free.
Be better. I do really want to go home and visit my parents at some point, but it feels like I can't right now.
Yes, a debt is never fun to have.
Tell me about it.
Not to break up your conversation, you two, but do either of you have a pot by chance? Something to cook in?
Let me see.
Well, you look, I'm going to wake Joe and see if they have one as well. Maybe Bert. I doubt he has one, though. Joe? Bert? I kind of gently kick Joe, like a very gentle, like, nudge with my foot. Are you awake? If not, please wake up. I need something. Well, seems they're out cold.
Unfortunately, it does seem I don't, by the way.
Same here.
Unfortunate. Joe, do you
Yes.
have a pot?
Or as in,
Like cooking pot?
Actually,
Or something that
Oh.
could be used as the sort.
I actually do have something we can use.
What's that?
It's my little mess kit here. It's got one side that can be used quite like a cooking pan. I had a character, that's literally the description it has.
Oh, wow, it does. I definitely didn't need to ask any of you. I have one of those too. Anyways, I'll take yours. Oh yes, perfect. Could I use that for just a few moments? I'd like to cook everyone breakfast.
Of course you can.
Thank
Ooh,
you.
can I help?
And
And yeah, take my
I-
guidance as well.
thank you. Appreciate it. And yes, Misha, do you think you could find some vegetables or something? I cast and helped the plants around here grow. There should be extra food around.
I'll try.
Thank you. And I'm just gonna go down and fill the pot with water quickly. Or
Misha,
whichever.
roll a survival check to start.
I already used my
9.
guidance, sorry.
And now an investigation.
Also,
21.
also for everybody's
You come back
visual
with
note.
a decent amount of vegetation that is edible, with a few pieces that Alarian will notice are inedible, and he'll pick through those himself.
And just a quick visual note for everyone, I am back in my winter form.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you have
think
a
I've got
trading PFP for all that at all, by the way?
At the moment, no.
Thank you kindly, Misha. And I'm just going to, without like saying anything to make him feel bad, I'm just going to set the ones that are inedible to the side. And then I'm gonna throw everything that they brought me, as well as the golden potato, into the pan with water, and just start cooking it over the open flame.
You're cooking the golden potato with this?
Yes, correct.
And you only threw the potato in as a whole potato.
I would like to imagine that I chopped all the veggies. Sorry, I should have added that. But yeah, I chopped the veggies, chopped the potato.
You'll
using
notice
specifically
You'll
my
notice
claw.
the pieces of potato that you cut up specifically dissolving into what looks like a goldish-like liquid that settles into a bright yellow liquid as you finish this concoction that you're going for. Are you adding anything else to it? Any meats?
ugh.
I personally don't have any meats. I'll add like a ration's worth of jerky if I can do that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sure. We'll throw in a ration's worth of jerky.
You'll notice it liven up into a dark brown, what seems to be like a gravy consistency. And you have a pot of what seems like a soup that everybody could come and eat from.
Perfect. And yeah, I don't suppose we have many bowls or anything. So I'm going to pour out the water from my water skin, and I'm going to fill some of this soup into my water skin, and then I will kind of pass it around to everyone else. Like, not the water skin, the pot with the rest of the soup in it. Here, I've made some soup using that golden potato and the veggies that Misha brought, and a few pieces of jerky just to add some hardiness to it. I hope it will be good. So please save some for Bert.
will do.
I suppose so.
For me for first. And then I'm gonna kind of drink it from my water skin.
So anybody that's eating the meal, once you seem like you've eaten your whole portion size that's come along your way, you'll notice that you seem full. Unnaturally full.
Yeah. I was hesitant on these potatoes, but they seem to make quite the good dishes here.
And the rest of you will not need to eat for another day. Everybody that's enjoyed on the food.
Well, I guess I'll have a share of it. I suppose so, even though I don't fully trust it. If I end up sick, I am blaming one of you. He just
Yes.
grabs his portion and takes a sip.
As soon as Joe eats a bite, he falls. No, I'm just playing.
We're bird food.
Joe drinks and
Joe has
loses
some.
another toe.
No, Joe's fine. Same benefits as everybody else.
Yay. You know? Doesn't taste bad. Don't fully
Vert,
trust
as you
it.
say that, you notice that there's at least a half a pot full of this left, and you just assume that that's your portion.
Good. I take the whole pot. Go sit down.
Is he drink all of...
And Bert sips that whole pot down like it was just a drink.
Bert,
Oh.
could I have that pot back for just a moment, please?
One drop.
Once you're done, of course. And June, I will return it, I promise.
No
There you go.
worries.
Thank you. And I'm just gonna go down, kind of rinse it out, fill it with some more water from the river here, and then just boil the water so that it's ideally clean drinking water.
Well,
You're
so you
successful.
Can do
Okay. And I will fill my water skin with that now, since I ate the food out of it, or well, drank the soup out of it, I guess is a better way to put it.
Recommended that you flush it a
anyway.
couple of times, but yeah, you could do so.
I'll go down and I will rinse out my water skin. I was hoping that it passed, that I just kind of did that with it when I said it, but you're right, I need to be more specific. So yeah, rinsing out the water skin as well, and then filling it and just letting the group know. Well, if any of you guys need water, I've boiled some of that as well. Maybe wash down breakfast, have some for the road. I believe it's another roughly 4 to 6 hours until we arrive at the mansion.
I shove some. Might as well go clean. I'll be back. And Joe just goes down to the river to like clean his water skin, and then get some of the boiled water back in. Oh no, he's in the fire.
Okay.
I guess Misha would do the same. Gotta get fresh water to go.
Okay.
Yes, it does help for the long journeys.
Well,
Do
I
we
will
plan
say,
on leaving as soon as possible? Oh, go ahead.
Well, unless there's anything the rest of you must do. Oh, I guess we're forced leave.
Yeah.
sounds like everybody's getting back on
I
the
was just
road.
heading down to the
We'll give you
river.
guys a chance to get on the road here again.
Feel free to RP whatever you want at the river before we jump here.
Yeah.
I was just gonna be like, I guess I'm gonna do the same thing. And then
So we're
go
all
in,
just getting
clean
our
out
fresh
my...
water.
Yep.
Well, back to the road, I suppose. Bert, do you think you could try and find us some food on the way? Some meat? Maybe a small animal or two? Muted if you don't know, Bert.
Bert will find them.
Ah, yes, thank you. Try not to follow them too far this time.
Bert just
out of character. Larian has never seen Bert hunt, so he has no idea how this will go.
Joe like walks up to Alarian like beside him and like whispers, "Does he know how to hunt?"
Well, I've never seen him do it before. But we were taught when we were young how to hunt. It's just whether or not he retained that info. I just wanted him to feel useful.
I mean, you're trusting him. Oh, you're trusting him to hunt?
I would trust Bert with my life. You could help him if you'd like.
Bert is off looking for animals right now.
Bert's
Yeah,
off looking for animals.
Holy. Oh, Alarian.
Hello. Who are you?
Hello. Well, how are you? Are you guys
Well, my name's
On your way.
Alarian. I am
to see Noah as well?
from the Grove. Yes, correct.
Noah's quite busy. You guys should move along. Different path. See yourselves out.
I apologize,
Really?
but we won't be doing that.
Well, you see, we have a particular trade deal that we're looking to execute, and we're not looking to have any adversaries in the way. So if you're looking to go up here to make business deals, you'll need to see yourself on somewhere else before I forcibly move you myself.
Well, there's no business deals here. We just need to speak with him, that's all. If you'd like to forcefully remove us, you can certainly try, though.
Is that to say so? Would you like to try me, young son? I don't think you would.
Well, you see, the kingdom of Ensvine has fallen, and the Grove has expanded its reach, let's say, and this is
Hinsvine.
my land.
Nobody cares about the lands of hookers and gambling, friend. I'm from a land down far beneath that. We care about much more morals than your gross, integral
No,
lands.
you're mistaken. Please, don't be so foolish. I said it has fallen and the Grove has taken over. We don't care about these hookers or gambling either. We're here to create peace and a better life.
So you say. But you shouldn't be going this way. Aspian, block their
Alarian.
path.
Alarian's stepping through with them.
I do believe we
Bert,
should
go
be
ahead
heading
and
this way.
roll survival, Bert.
Joe's
12.
just gonna walk around them?
A 12?
Yeah.
I
Alright.
have a long rest, I never-
Bert, you'll find a really grotesque and small chicken making its
He
way
is
around.
gonna use. I'm gonna use speak with animals, and he's gonna talk to the chicken
Oh, no.
and tell him that his friend L needs him to come with them.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, he's so
You s-
ugly.
Speak with animals, and the chicken goes. "Arr."
I'll be your
Speak with
friend.
him,
You
but
come with me.
Arr.
He goes to pet it.
Arr.
You follow me. We
You'll
go
notice
to
the
L.
chicken just lays on its side.
We pick you up. You come with me.
Roll a strength check.
It's a fucking chicken.
Who knows? It
No.
could be a very
17.
You're
a
squishing the
roll around
chicken a
fighting
lot in
chicken.
your hand as you pick it up, and you notice it screaming in pain. What do?
Oh my bad. Me hold you with one hand.
Squeezes even harder.
Alright, you're able to get the chicken with you. I'll give you control
me go
over the
back
chicken
to-
for now. In the meantime, the rest of you guys roll initiative.
Okay, got you. Oh, lovely, a 9.
19.
At 9?
I would say Bert is headed back over there, but I don't know how long that will.
I'll say that
Guess we'll
Bert
probably
makes it
turn
back
order.
over in time to join turn order.
But he's still holding the chicken.
He is still holding the chicken.
Bert
Bert
sending
brought
you a
back
telepathic
chicken.
Message.
Misha, what'd you get in your initiative there?
7.
Do you know you can go and add it yourself on this? Yep, cool. Awesome. Bert, roll yours at disadvantage.
Alright, this is. Okay. Sure.
What's the... There we go. So, Larian, you notice that this particular guy goes to want to make an attack towards somebody. What are you doing?
Which one would that be? The kind of leadery looking one or the little grunt?
Yeah, the one with the shield on his side, the
Oh,
greenish, yeah.
This guy here?
Yep.
Okay, so that's the one looking to attack, you said?
Yep.
Okay. If that's the case, I'm just going to... let's see here. Great. Why am I engaged? This is bad ideas. I'm just going to use a bonus action to phase step. Can he... Before you teleport, he must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be frightened until the end of his next turn. The end of my next turn. Sorry, holy hell, I can't read.
Yep. 13.
He fails, so he is frightened of me specifically. And then we are going to... we're going to cast a first level ice knife, so you just see, very familiar to most of the party, hand glow in a bright blue, and kind of frost starts forming around it as he shoots. Oh, I already said it. This is gonna be bad. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, Giona, Joe,
Yeah,
Misha, get ready.
yeah. So you create a shard of ice, make one ranged spell attack against the target. Okay, so the attack against the target is
Actually,
11
just
to hit.
Giona, Joe. Yep. 11's not gonna hit.
Okay. Hit or miss, the shard then explodes. The target creature and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
21 on Dex.
So if I could... Okay, saves.
Joe,
Joe,
Giona, and then the other
Yeah, nope.
character gets a 15
one.
on Dex.
Not one? Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Meets it, beats it for the other guy.
Alright.
You said 15?
Yeah,
Damn,
15.
that one for zero specifically.
Okay, well, Joe and Giuna fail, so I'm really just messing up here. Is there any punishment that I need to do for the nat 1?
Well, just to say, go ahead and tell the damage.
Damage is only 4.
Giuna, upon the damage coming in at your feet, you trip up and fall prone in front of these two enemies.
No, bloody hell.
I do apologize. It's been a while since we've had to fight anyone. Must be a little rusty.
Until that.
And I'm just laying there staring straight up.
Bert, you are at half movement speed because you're carrying around a chicken with you. What are you doing?
Bert is running up to this guy right here and smacking him with the chicken.
Smacking him with the chicken. Roll an unarmed strike.
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit.
He will take 6 damage.
The chicken dies.
Oh!
Broke his neck on the fucking backswing.
So you just have a dead chicken in your hand, and you did 6 damage to him. All right.
Oh, I think I broke the chicken.
That's okay, Bert. Just do it again. It'll be fine.
Misha, does a 12 hit you?
No.
Well, you'll notice as this person reaches out and tries to stab you with a dagger at your side, but you're able to sidestep just around that and not get stabbed. Chiuna.
From where I'm currently laying, I use my bonus action for a face step. And I'm actually using the target on the same guy that Alarian did.
17.
So he's gonna
Green
make
shieldy guy.
17? Alright, 1 second. So he does pass. Just barely. And then slightly annoyed, but shrugging it off. Actually got some fun things. But for now I point at him and say, by my power.
Wisdom save.
So he must make a wisdom save again.
12.
Alright, he fails that. And he
Has taken
did
damage.
they didn't take any damage?
Has taken damage.
Has, okay. So that means it's a 2d12 now, right? Yeah, 2d12 now. He's gonna take 16 necrotic.
You'll notice that particular hit buckle him down to a knee for a moment before he stands back up and regains his focus. Really seemed to put some damage in his head as he's constantly grasping at and rubbing his head. Joe.
Well, seems like you both are busy. All are busy with that one. I'll focus my attention on the other one. And he's gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on him, so he'll have to make a wisdom
15.
So that didn't work. He beats it. Oh well. This is not gonna look good for me. That's alright. He's just gonna take a little step to the side, and that'll be his end of his turn.
Well, I'm glad you did that because Buddy is going to reach around and do an opportunity of attack. His dagger and does an 18 hit you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, lost my
That's what I
dagger.
get.
On the ground. You have to watch where you're going. Can't walk too far away.
I die.
5 damage.
Ow. That's what I get. Yep. Just
Misha,
block.
it is your
Ow.
turn.
Okay. I want to first use my cunning action to disengage, to back away.
Okay.
I'm back up like here, some out of range. And then I want to use my action to use a mage armor on myself.
Okay.
I think that's all I can do this round.
Sounds about it, yeah. You'll see this guy look to his friend and see, imbecile. So he'll reach out and try and stab Bert. And Bert, does a 20 hit you? It's a dirty 20. So yes. Bert, you're going to take 7 points of damage. As you get stabbed into your abdomen there. Alarian?
Yeah, I'm gonna need a polar bear token, please. As I cast Summon Beast. That's what, or sorry, Conjure Animals is what I'm casting. And I'm placing a polar bear right between the two of them right here. And it will require its own initiative roll as well. So its initiative will be, I need a d20 plus 0, so just, and it'll have a 13 initiative. Which I believe will go after Bert because its dex is 0. You could just find me a normal bear too if you want, I can pretend.
Hold on.
We can pretend.
I do also have a stat block pulled up for it, which I'll send you.
Oh, you're good on the stat block. Where did you want to summon it at again?
Just in between those two where I was prior. Oh,
Yep.
Oh, there is a polar bear. I love that.
Polar bear!
I'm not even
And
a
yeah,
question.
so it'll need an initiative spot that goes just under Bert. Oh, and I'll need control of it as well, please.
Alright, that's your turn.
Yes, I can't enter its initiative though, so if you want to just throw a 13 there, that'd be wonderful. I don't know if that matters. And just so you know, it'll only react to what I tell it to do, but it doesn't require an action from me, so I'll do that on its turn.
Yep. Bert, it's on you.
Bert is hitting the guy with the chicken yet again.
Roll an unarmed strike.
This poor chicken.
A
Oh my
nat 20
goodness.
Nat
or
20.
28.
A
So
nat
roll
20.
critical damage on your unarmed strike there.
I think it would just be.
An unarmed
Yeah,
strike
just
critical,
say
just
6.
doubled.
Yeah, I will just, 12.
So as you cleave into this dude, the chicken obliterates, but also you seem to smash in his skull. as he just falls to the ground, incapacitated. All right. You no longer have a chicken?
Might ask us, you might want to delete
It's
that.
completely obliterated at this point.
God. Sorry. Alarian's jaw kind of just drops, and then he turns his attention to the other one and just asks the bear here, please, my friendly spirits, attack him. And he has 2 attacks that he's going to pull off here. The first one is his bite, which has a +7 to hit, so I will just roll a d20 and add 7. 26 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, and then 1d8 +5 for damage. So that will do 6 damage.
All right.
And then right after he does that, he'll detach his jaw from him and kind of stand up on his hind legs and swing down with his claws, which again, +7 to hit, so that will be 22 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, and that's 2d6 +5. Sorry, I'm jumping screens here. For 16 damage that time. As he
Jeez.
kind of aims to claw right into the chest.
Yeah, the
This big
polar
bear.
bear is able to claw right into the... It's not his chest, but the back of him, where his chest would be, and kind of bouncing him up
Yes,
off the
sorry.
ground as he gets back up, and he's starting to gasp for air as he turns around and puts all of his focus on the bear. Does a 21 hit you?
Oh yeah, that hits.
As he conjures some magic together here and produces a fiery spell, does 7 damage on the bear.
Okay. I've got that taken down on notes, so I'll keep that there. Bear's still looking pretty well off.
Giuna, it's on you.
So it's just this one left. Oh. You know, I'm gonna. Wait. Okay, perfect. I run up to this one. I'm like, so far the only damage I've really been taking in these days that I've known most of y'all have been by you. Kind of hurts my heart a little bit. And then I just, what is this? I reach out and touch, as my hand kind of wraps in a shadowy, like, tendrils and whatnot, grab onto the person in front of me and cast Vampiric Touch. Oof, that's probably gonna... Does 11 hit it?
11 does not hit.
Alright. Damn it. As the shadow just fades away as I'm reaching out to him. And then I, just to keep myself safe, bonus action, back away. And he has to make a wisdom save.
Okay. 13.
He is frightened of me now.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Joe, it's on you.
Well, seeing how awful that his spell went, Joe is a little upset about it, but he isn't gonna stop trying. So he's gonna cast Dissonant Whispers again on the same guy. He'll have to make a wisdom saving throw. So if this doesn't work,
Natural 20. Not only is he not fazed by this wisdom save, he's looking at you and saying, "Excuse me, Mr. Baldwin, what are you trying to do here?"
first of all, I shouldn't be your major worry. There's a polar bear right in front of you. I don't know why you're more concerned about me.
I've just seen you trying to do something. The polar bear already hurt me. I'm terrified for my life.
We'll focus more on the polar bear. Don't mind what I'm trying to do, because it's not working. So I'm gonna try something else. So don't even worry about me. That's the end of his turn.
Misha.
Okay. I think Misha's gonna talk a bit louder and be like, hey, like these people were obviously kind of strange. Maybe we should ask them some questions. And as he says, I use hold person. It is a 14 wisdom save throw.
Okay. And that's only an 11 in the wisdom, so he is held.
Nice. Okay. At this point, Misha would probably sound like, I think we should maybe focus on asking questions on why they were trying to forcibly remove us instead of just outright killing them, you know?
You already killed my friend.
Yes, I agree, Misha. The other was a casualty of war. Well, it was an accident. He was smacked with a chicken. Bit of a weak skull, I believe.
I'll kill you all. Let me out of here.
Bert will make him better.
Let's see. So do
So-
you guys want to question them, or what are we going to do?
Currently, turn order is down. He is just held by Misha as long as concentration holds, and I would assume none of the party is trying to break his concentration.
No.
I just go back to him and put my hand on him again. Do I get
Larkin
advantage for a
will walk
vampiric
over.
touch?
Oh no.
Do you what?
Do I get advantage for a vampiric touch this time?
You sure?
What are you doing?
So I just put my
Just
hand on
trying
him
to
and I'm
kill
like, does a 27 hit?
Yes.
Dead body.
That's gonna be 11 damage?
As you drain the life from their body, they fall limp.
Are they dead or are they just unconscious?
Dead.
Balza. Wasn't trying to kill them, but I do have a little bit of a plan.
You know.
Don't
He
worry.
was contained. There was no reason to do that. Bert, can you...
Oh, again.
Maybe you
Don't
could have.
Bert
worry.
grabs,
And I cast
Bert
Gentle
grabs,
Repose on him to...
Bert grabs
So
the
he
first one,
observed.
hugs him, and uses Revivify on the first one. Which, any creature that you touch that has died within the last minute is revived with 1 hit point.
Just read my whole play.
But do you have an actual spell?
And
that's
he will put the
preventative?
he'll put the first. Yep, he'll put the first one down and then go to the other one and do it to the other one also.
The other guy's too far gone. He's dead. Dead. As Bert shakes
Oh.
him up and down, he does not get back up. The other guy that he just got is back, and he's like, "Oh my! Oh, what was that? Oh, please don't do that
It's
again."
already been over a minute, even though combat just finished.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Well, sir. Why is it again that we weren't allowed past? Seems you weren't able to stop us.
Because it's our territory, our money. You guys seem like you're coming in on boss's territory. I didn't much know either way, but just leave me alone.
I
I
don't think.
don't know if leaving you alone will be what we're doing here. We may have to bring you back with us. You can get us through with your boss. Let him know we mean no harm.
My boss is dead. As he points to Bert, who's standing on top of the corpse.
Your boss? Or not boss? El boss.
I bend down and put my hand on the guy. Seems that perhaps even his soul is gone.
Well, very well. Is there anyone else we need to worry about up at the mansion?
The only people you need to not worry about upsetting is Snore himself and his 3 highest paid men. The goblin, the gnome, the elf. As long as you're cool with them, you'll be okay there. Now will you let me pass, please? I apologize to
Arian's
you.
Bert
kind of
make him
petting
feel
his polar
better?
bear.
What happened?
Oh,
Polar
yes,
bear and Bert.
You can help him.
Bert was asking
We could
El.
always
was
kill
just
him
petting
again
his
and
polar
keep
bear,
him.
so.
We could always kill him again and keep him preserved until later, and if we want to bring him back.
No, I don't
Well,
think
El
it's
already,
needed at this
El already
stage.
said go ahead, so he's gonna use healing word. I say feel good. We'll have 4 points of healing. Fine.
And now, Misha, was there any questions you had for this gentleman?
I think you guys covered it mostly. So you guys want me to let him go now?
Yes, please.
Ye-
Tell her.
That's up.
Tell
That's
him.
up to you.
He knows.
I just shrugged.
Let me go.
Not feeling so fun today. Bummer.
That's boss is dead. I need to go. You all are
Apologies to Yuna. It's just
great
he
people.
does not seem like a bad man.
I'll give you 5 gold. That's all I've got. You run me down like thieves. You guys want my gold?
No, I don't need your gold. I have enough. We just
Just
you attacked
away
us.
with you.
We settled business. Be gone.
Misha will release the hold person on them.
He'll start to try and walk away.
I'm
Don't
like
worry,
just
I'll let it
watching him
happen.
intently. Not doing anything but watching intently.
You all.
Really
I
stop paying
thank you.
attention at all. He's going over and starting at the purple bear.
He'll start going away.
Yes, off with you now.
Well, that was a little more gruesome than we needed. Bert smashed into
Oh,
someone's
then.
skull.
And
with
here I
a
was ready to
chicken.
make it worse.
Yes, I do apologize for that, Tuna. It's just, he didn't seem like a bad man by any means, just lost in his work.
I don't think we need to
Well,
kill
shall we carry
either
on?
of them
It's fine.
particularly.
Yes, the other
Well-
one was an accident. Bert forgets his own strength sometimes.
As there is a dead man sitting in the
So-
path.
Probably
And
should
there was a chicken.
maybe tossed him down in that river.
Yes, very well. I'll have my bear do it. Please, my Fey spirit, carry him to the river and be gone with him.
Actually, one moment.
Yes,
I wonder
very
if
well.
I want to try something.
Alright, and Alarian waves to the bear to kind of wait.
1 second. DM.
Ding ding ding.
Yeah, so Giona shuts his eyes. Says, I have some fresh meat for you, Tree.
Giuna, tree's gone. What?
And out of nowhere, you'll see Tree appear in front of Giuna.
Tree?
Giuna, how have you done this?
How is he here?
Just
Do you...
some of the abilities I've been learning along the way. The things I can do as minor D&D
My
I
name's Tree. Try Tree. I've everything here. What do you need me for?
I thought you might like a little bit of fresh meat.
Fresh meat? Where? You look in front of him and see the
And
whole body.
I point to the body.
And he eats the
That is
entire
all for
body
you.
in one gulp. Slurp down, tongue pulls it in, and he devours it right in front of you all.
Just so you know, at the sight of Tree, Alarian's concentration broke, and the polar bear is no longer there. As he backs up slightly, almost in fear. Tear in his eye.
Meat, fresh meat.
Giona's looking down at him, just a big,
Giuna thought...
the biggest smile you've seen since. And I get down on my knees in front of him, I'm like, hello, my friend.
He starts panting, he looking up at you. Hello!
It may not be the same way I had you before, but it's good to see you back.
Back!
It's
Very
not-
disappointed.
When did it
Alarian's
go
walking
away? The tree's been here.
Tree?
That tree, try.
Tree has always been here, yes.
Tree.
Try.
Do you
Tree, try. Tree.
Oh.
At seeing him kind of
just
like
seems-
having degraded back a little bit, I do have Giuna does have a flicker of sadness across his face.
Yuna. Is this truly Tree?
As Tree
What did you do?
slowly dissipates in front of you all, noticing there's no other harm or no other necessity for being there, he slowly just dissipates from vision as he goes, "It's Tree!"
And I just look to Joe as he fades out, and I'm like, in some way, yes. Based on the abilities I've learned, I can occasionally summon one of my followers to me.
Interesting. And how exactly did you come up with this or achieve it exactly? As I know you've never had this before.
No, it's been some long, hard meditations. little bit of
meditations.
and a little bit of, you know, dealings with you know who.
Help with a deity. Help from a
I,
deity.
quite frankly, I kind of berated Lyra for taking my people, and this was the best, obviously, the best way of giving them back.
Interesting. By making a deal with her and learning her dark magic. Essentially.
I dare say all gods can have a follower come back to them.
And with that, we're going to
But
go on
anyway.
our second break of the night. Yeah, go ahead and say it.
Hurry the fuck up.
And get back
Get
the
back
fuck in here,
here.
because we need you. No.
Joking.
Gotta love the DMs.
I wish OBS had it.
Deletes jokingly.
Deletes jokingly.
I wish OBS had a auto duplicate feature where I could just duplicate the one and put it on Bert and Misha, like the D&D Den like placeholder I have. Is that
What you do is create the secondary source and then just put it in there, then you can hide it. So that way it's just a click to reopen it, turn it back on.
No. Yeah, I know about the turn it on and off. I meant like duplicating it so I could have multiple of it. Easy. Like fast. But anyway, we are back in the session. Hello, Lost Souls viewers. And everybody out there in the D&D universe. We have just returned ourselves where Bert seems to have noticed another chicken. And he goes off plowing through trees. And in fact, some people see as he's going smaller trees being knocked down as he goes off chasing another chicken. As far as everything else that's been
think that
going on,
chicken
Alarian has
was
made his
alive.
way as far as he can from Giuna at the moment, and Misha, at the sight of seeing an entire body swallowed, is not very happy and not feeling pleasant, also making her way away very quickly. Joe and Giuna, you guys were just having a conversation. We'll come back in on that.
So yes, like I was saying, I used her to get this ability. Unfortunately, it's not permanent, at least not yet.
Yeah, you plan on keeping this ability to have dead followers follow you? Let alone followers that we had connections with. I mean, granted, I did not like Perrin or Durlak, but they're long dead. Why? Are you planning on using them now?
Well, Perrin, I still think I have a chance to bring back for real. Unfortunately, Durlak is long lost. Same with Tremor. Same with Morphest. This is the
but
only way I
Tree
could
is
keep these
fine.
ones in my heart.
So
I'm sure perhaps we'll see
bring
one of the others soon.
from the others soon. So,
I haven't tested my power yet. Not in
and
full.
what happens if I go next? Will I be brought back as one of your own followers and used like this?
Used like this. You say that like it was something wrong. Meanwhile, fresh meat was the one thing Tree always wanted. Fresh meat was the one thing I never got to give him.
He
So,
is
though
gone.
it was a unfortunate time, he is here. And I put my hand over the gem, but making it look like it's over my heart.
This is not okay.
He's with us all.
He's gone. And he should be resting in his time of death. Not being brought back. For stuff like for your
Did
own
you see how happy he was?
sort of weird thing. He was happy. You brought him back. Only put him where he was at.
One thing he loved to do. That besides eat fresh meat, he loved to follow me. So if he can continue to do that even beyond his life, I'm sure that's something that he would love to continue to do.
I'm sure he would. I'm sure he absolutely would. And with that, Joe is just gonna turn around and stomp away. Not, like, just fully containing his anger at this point.
After a moment, Juna just quietly follows along.
It seems like we have a mostly quiet journey for the most part up until we reach right outside. I'll just go ahead and point out to you guys again. On the maps, you've been traveling from Ensvine. You've gone through the mountains here. You've ended up right about in this region here. On what would have been the outskirts of the grove. Based on everything that you've been told from the people that you're passing, from the people that you've been around. Sorry, hold on 1 second. I need to make sure everybody has their character control. Misha and Joe. So, you guys are finishing up what you would consider a long journey before you find yourselves at the front of this mansion. I would say you have a moment to yourselves where you say, this looks like the way to go.
Stop putting me beside Yuna. I'm gonna keep moving it.
Oh, sorry.
Like, you can put me anywhere but beside
Well,
that
I
man
guess
right now.
I guess Misha also probably wouldn't want to be beside Giuna at the moment, so hold on here. We'll do this, this, this. I
There's
would
probably
say
just
that
a
we're
little
all
gap between
coming
all
up
of us.
into this area at this moment. And I'm also noticing that I'm missing one of my own
don't know if-
tokens.
I don't know if you'd fully agree here, DM, but I would imagine Alarian gets your just probably like a minute before the rest, just because of how far ahead I was. Oh, there's a dude there. Okay, you are missing a token, I see. Hello?
Yes.
I'm here to see the Wizard Nor.
Under what grounds?
Usagi sent me, under request from the Grove.
Soggy, he's checking a notebook. I don't see it.
Well, I am requesting access. I am an elder of the Grove, just outside of Enswine.
You're not on the list. Nor will send for you.
I don't care about your list right now, quite
What?
frankly.
Nor will send for
No,
you.
I will send for Nor.
I don't think you want to do that.
I'm gonna walk past him and try to push on the gates.
They open. Sir?
Walking right through.
Sir? He does.
Stand in your position.
He doesn't do
business.
anything.
I'll
Well,
wait inside the gates.
may
for the
we go
rest.
through? We're with him.
What's your name?
Joe. Joe Roganoth.
Joe.
I'm a part of my fellow friend here.
I don't see your name. Sir? Sir?
Joe just walks through as well.
Well done, Joe.
So I'm gonna stand there and just have a long conversation of where I'm from. If we're not on the list,
He
we're
walks
stupid.
almost right in front of the gates at
And
this
I-
point. Standing there in front of the two. Hello?
Oh man.
Good evening, young one.
Yeah, good evening to you, too.
Yes, why don't you step aside?
What's your name? I've got a list.
I think you already know who I am.
I don't think I know who you are.
Are the gates still
Are you
open at this
sure
point,
about
DM?
that?
Sir, I don't think I know you. Are you doing anything, Giona? Extra outside of just
No, I'm just
using your words?
staring at him.
No? Sir? Could you just give me your name?
Currently, I'm just looking at him like,
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Misha, Giona, just walk through.
my name is Yuna.
Don't tell. Listen, they don't know what they're talking about. Alright? Don't walk through. I'm guarding this place.
Oh, don't worry, I won't walk through.
Yeah. Yeah, you won't walk through.
And then I just face step. And then I face step just so I disappear in his view and come out on the opposite side of
Where'd
the
he
gate.
go? What is... sir? Excuse me? Wait, other sir? You're not allowed to walk
I
away.
peek around the corner,
Sir,
just wave
what's
at me
your name?
from behind him.
Hi. Misha.
Misha. And he'll scroll through his list. I don't see it on the list.
You sure? Did you check?
I'll check again. Yeah, no Misha.
Here, I think you're a little better at seeing. Can I see the book?
Yeah.
I'm
He'll
sure I
pass
can point
you
it
the
out for
book.
you. Can I attempt to use sleight of hand to just kind of sneakily write my name on there?
Sure. Roll sleight of hand.
Oh fuck! I rolled on that one.
I see you writing your name, sir.
For a total.
Give me the book back.
Okay, but
What are you doing?
listen, my
Sir?
name's on there now, so that means I should be able to get in, right?
I don't get paid
mean-
enough.
You know, I
Alright.
peek around the corner. She's not wrong.
You're not gonna, like, trample the flowers, are you?
Oh, of course not. No, I love flowers.
If you trample the
In
flowers,
fact, I'm
they
smelling a
might
couple
hurt
of them
me.
right now.
They might hurt me. So please don't trample any flowers.
Oh, so I will be very, very careful not to do that. Is there anything else we should?
Just know that Nor, he doesn't really listen to anybody. You might want to talk to his wife.
Okay, thank you for the head. We could do that. Be
That's the
careful,
best I
Alice.
could tell you. If you're coming here to do trade, don't ask for Nor. He's not going to pay you anything.
Understood.
But-
Okay.
Just don't tell him I let you in like this. They'll fire me.
Stick with me.
And you get through.
Well, Misha, you seem to have a lengthy conversation with the man. Did he say anything important?
Yes. He said, "Never talk to his wife. Also, don't touch the flower, because they will hurt him."
Talk to his wife and don't touch the flowers. I can do that. I don't want the man getting hurt. He
Seems easy
Seems
enough.
kind
He
of
probably
dumb.
should have told us where his wife would be.
We'll find him. Her.
There's
Not
plenty
him.
of ways to go through.
And I peek right back around the corner. God, where does the wife generally reside?
She likes
Just
the
acting like I'm some
she likes the flowers. Anywhere that there's lots of flowers and plants.
Okay, but where would that be?
Oh,
Where's some of the flowery areas?
inside or outside. If it's inside, it's probably in their main areas. If it's outside, it's probably in the main gardens, and you will see her. Hard to miss her.
You're not very good at directions.
No, I'm
Where
not
is
very
the
good at
main
anything.
gardens? And I point to the two different directions. Which way would be the gardens be?
He'll point to your, as you see it on the top down right.
All right, that should be enough information. We also, I suppose.
Yeah. Thanks for coming. Just make sure you bless Nor.
You're doing a decent job. Everyone, if you're looking for the wife, a good opportunity's this way, supposedly. Not sure how much I can trust the god. I'm gonna just start walking through.
Well,
Yeah.
However, who are you, ma'am?
Why, hello.
Speaking to this lady. Yes, hi. The name's Alarian, and yours?
The name's Elle.
Oh,
Ella.
Nice
That's
to
what
meet
my
you.
friend Bert calls me.
I go by Ella. I mean, the long term of my name is Ellararian, but I am nothing but a grass maid.
Oh.
Interesting.
I tend to the
And
grounds.
not to be rude, but what are you?
A gnome.
A gnome. Very well, and do you do anything more important here than just the gardens?
Fresh food. It's just gardens. I don't even cook. No, honestly, no. This is all I do. Gardens, greenery.
Interesting. Do they pay? Do they pay you well here?
Hey? Why would I need Hey.
Yes.
why would I need to be paid? I have everything
Well,
I
Most
need.
people doing jobs get paid.
I have everything I need here.
Like what?
Like
And what is it you need?
food, house, bathing, friendship, everything. Dude, why would I need anything else? I mend the gardens around here. I make sure everything is up to date, and then we all live symbiotically.
Symbiotically. Well,
Well,
do you
pleasure
not
to meet you.
leave the mansion?
Of course I could.
Sorry.
Why would I want to
Go ahead.
leave, though? It seems very silly, because everything I need is here.
Yes, it does seem that way. However, there is a whole world out there, and plenty to do, and seems like a lady with your talents could be much more useful.
Where?
Well,
Well, in a lot of
personally, I've always thought that the grove outside of Ensvine was perfect for those who love nature.
Well, I'm not.
Has
I'm,
home,
not- I'm, not,
food,
I'm no druid. No
friends?
druid. No druid. Why would I? The grove
No,
is
but
beautiful. The Leilal, you all have put a lot in, but I'm no druid. No, I just tend to gardens, food.
Yes, curious. Well, a pleasure to meet you. Shall talk more later, I'm sure. And
I'm
she'll
sure,
walk
I'm sure.
around Joe and start heading the direction Gina had mentioned. Anything seem off about them, Joe? Her, the guard.
I feel like, telling by how he is, they might be sort of attached to the mansion mate. She did say, why would she leave?
Yes.
And the guard seemed,
Almost
at least from
seems-
what Misha said, if we hurt the flowers, we hurt him. It is what he told us.
Yes, almost seems cursed or hexed.
Do you think Nor could possibly be the reason for that?
I don't know, but I'm sure we will find out. There's something going on here.
And in the meantime,
Anyone's in danger,
Misha,
I do want to rescue them.
Giuna, what are you guys doing over here?
Well, I've stepped right in front of the guard. I'm like, good day there.
Good day.
Might I inquire as to whether the wife of Sir Nor is here or not?
Of course you could inquire. What is your inquiry?
I just heard you to inquire if the wife of Nor is here.
As to why? Would that not be a position of something you should not know? Why would you need the knowledge of Nor's wife to knowledge of being here? How do you make brain hurt, Inquisitor and Traveler? Nor and his wife have reasons. They are where they are. Why would you need to inquire
Yes,
further?
and because you see, Nor's Nor's wife is an old friend of mine, and I'd like to speak with her, see how she's doing.
Roll deception.
Is he dumb enough that I get advantage?
Nope. Confused, but not
Like I
dumb.
mumble under my breath. I mumble under my breath, take my guidance to myself as I give myself guidance.
Alright.
Come on, nope, it's not even with guidance gonna help. Total of 3 with guidance.
Sir,
Nat 1 plus a 1 in my d4.
sir, what I'm gonna need you to do is back away for this entire
Oh,
garden.
you need me to go forward. Thank you very much.
No,
and I
sir.
start, and I just like start pushing through him.
He pushes you back.
Oh, this one's a little bit more feisty.
I'm going to tell you now. You are not going through here. Not over my body.
All right. Hey, Misha, how well are you at jumping over little hedges there?
Do it.
I say go for it. What's he gonna do?
Kill you.
Yeah, that is.
I highly doubt you could.
He
But
looks over
anyways,
at Misha.
take care.
He looks over at Misha. Test me.
She's breaking out. You're breaking up again.
Robot Misha.
Darn internet.
Yeah, I think the internet might be a little.
At this moment, Hilarion
Internet might be done.
and Joe are making their way right up to where Misha was.
Well,
What seems to be going on
Juna?
over here?
And as the guard's distracted looking at Misha, I just kind of walk over this way a bit out of his sight. How tall are the hedges?
You'll notice that
Sorry,
the
I just
hedges
completely took over
are
that. I didn't.
an average height that you could walk under, but every entrance, besides the one in front of the guard, seem to be shrouded in a bluish tent.
Sorry, you guys take over. Take it. I just didn't mean to do that.
1 second.
Poor Aqua Misha. Bermuda, Bahama.
Ooh, get it.
DM say 1 second? That why we're paused?
Yeah, he did.
That. Okay. Do.
You are internet has got this.
So, as is described, every entrance to this small garden here in the middle seems to be shrouded in some type of blue barrier, besides the one in front of the garden. I've missed anything else
How
from
big's this guard?
the garden? About
We kinda
six,
paused.
about 6'1".
What am I again?
6'2".
I actually
something
forget
like
my
that.
height right now.
Well, step aside, guard.
Why would I do that?
6'6".
Well, I'm here on official
that's
business
right.
from the Grove, and I must speak with the madam of
Grove.
the mansion.
The Grove. Don't know that. Don't care. This is Nor's wife's area. I'm on official top tier guard duty. I apologize to beseech you, but you are not
Listen
getting
to
through.
Nor, correct?
This is for Nor.
And I
Do you listen
come
to
back and
Nor
would
work for him?
I do work for Nor.
quietly go to Alarian as he, even though I know he knows, like, is still mad at me. I'm like, I know you're still mad at me, but do you still have any face steps left?
And I start glowing blue as he inserts a message into Giuna's head saying yes.
And I just nod at him.
That is full intent here. Well, if you work for Nor, then you should know that he is good friends with Thalandra and Usagi, and they are the ones who sent me. If you don't know this, you're below. Well, this job isn't meant for someone like you, so please step aside.
Sounds like people I have no idea about, have not been told about, don't care about, will not step aside.
Well, in that case, can you please roll me a... 1 second here, I need to get to my actions. Wisdom saving throw as I face step right through him
18.
and disappear into a blue mist. Okay, he's saved. However, I am in the grove. Or, well, in the circle.
It's always nice to be us.
He looks over at Misha and grabs Misha up. Well, actually, Misha does. 17 hit you.
18?
17.
Yes, it does.
It's an unarmed strike, technically. But yeah, 17. Does a 17 beat your AC?
She said yeah.
Okay. You are grabbed up by the guard currently. Joe, you're watching this. Giuna, you're watching this. Says, where'd your friend there go there, buddy? Seen that.
Oh, I don't know. He just
You know, it's quite odd that you're grabbing somebody that didn't do anything.
What's quite odd, that you had a friend around here that just disappeared.
Alarian's
Hmm.
going
I
to
can't
grab
control what he
the
does.
woman inside.
Alarian, you do notice the lady inside, and she doesn't notice you just yet. She seems to be focused and closing her eyes in deep thought.
I'm grabbing a hold of her, seeing like that the guard is clearly struggling with something, not knowing exactly who he is went after, but realizing that there's a
Oh.
conflict.
What? Hello? What are you doing here?
Yes, and I've kind of got her ideally in more of like a grapple, like holding her, making sure she can't get away type thing. As I'll call over and say, well, Mr. Guard, seems you're not doing your job so well.
He will drop Misha and step aside.
And I'll I'll release the lady. I apologize, madam. You see, we are here on official business from the Grove. Madam Thalandra and Madam Usagi has sent us. Are you aware of who these are? Good friends of your husband, I believe.
Well, yes, but why have you come to speak with me?
Well, the guard at your front
And-
gate had said that your husband is rather useless.
Well, he doesn't make much a decision without me. This is true. But I was sitting here on spiritual levels, and I felt the growth. There's been an insurgence Premier Grove, I feel the presence. It's here with us now.
Yes, correct. That is probably the reason all your flowers are flourishing so beautifully. Well, what I am here to ask of you is we need the gem of the afterlife. I believe you guys have it.
A tale my husband tells too often. It's supposed to be deep within the mountains, within a forgotten grove, an old ley line, an ancient burial ground of druids. If you wanted to go somewhere like that, you would definitely need to speak to Noel. But I could at least give you guidance and wisdom on how to speak.
Yes, please do.
Just know, he's a man of not many words. So if you speak quickly and within reason, and tell him your exact intentions, I'm sure he will speak back to you within reason with his exact intentions. He's not a horrible man, but he has been known to be tempted by dark entities.
Yes, seems we have one of those in our group as well. Perhaps Giuna would be most proficient at speaking with him.
Nor is very intelligent. He knows the lay of the land. He knows so much. And he has guided so many. But I believe within the past few years, part of his heart has become, shall I say, tainted. However,
Yes. I know
To truly
all about
know.
that as I kind of glance over to the
to truly know the
as I
destination,
glance over towards the black gem in Yuna's chest.
and she'll look over
Well,
quickly,
where would
and
he be?
her eyes dart between you and the gem. To truly know the destination of this gem, you would need to speak to my husband. I could offer you at least safe passage up into his chambers. Where he's at, I could guide you there.
Yes, please do.
You guys will be
Do any
taking...
of you have any other questions for the lady?
Yep, go ahead.
Did not hear what you said.
I didn't hear either.
My internet is also dying. It might be Discord, not gonna lie. Can you hear me again now? No.
It was just really quiet.
Okay. Sorry, my voice connection is going red and yellow, so if I cut out again, just let me know.
You're still coming in
Well,
pretty clear.
Okay. Do either of you two, Giuna, Joe, have questions for the lady before we go?
No, I think we got everything we needed to know.
I think everything has been answered. I don't have much to say on that matter.
Very well. Then please escort us, my lady. And may I get your name, please?
My name is Emerald.
Emerald. Very
Like
nice.
Aussie?
Very beautiful name.
Thank you.
Emerald. Emerald.
My name is Alarian. Emril. Apologies. And yes, I'm Alarian, and pointing towards each, this is Giuna and Joe. Pleasure to meet you.
Hello.
And she'll make a waving pass and knock down one of the blue barriers and urge you all to follow her.
You first, Solarian.
I will. Yes, of course. I'll follow her wherever she takes me.
Yep.
Hopefully that doesn't
And
bite me in the ass.
essentially, she's gonna take you all. Hold on, I'll just, for the sake of it, take you all over here, where the guard is. Speak with the guard. Oh, not get elongated. But you guys will make your way towards this area to be able to go up the stairs. And she'll direct you towards this main area over here, where you need to go and meet the wizard Nor.
Walking really without any care or silence personally, just kind of man on a mission.
Who's clomping on the stone floor?
Anybody who makes
Yep.
it to this level of the floor is generally considered safe, so not a lot of people are concerned. Nothing much to be concerned about.
Before I walk in, I'm just
Yeah.
going to look at Giuna and say, well, this is a conversation for you. As really, I refuse to look at Giuna's eyes anymore and only look at his gem. Like the gem that is pretty visibly different in color on his chest. Not too sure where it
Meanwhile,
came
like,
from,
I'm
what it
still
does,
very
what it
focused
is,
on-
but
Meanwhile, like, I'm still focused on his eyes, even though I know he's not making the eye contact.
and then I will step to the side so that Giuna can go in first.
Ah, hello there, Mr. Nor.
Hello. How may I
And I go
assist
right in
you
and
all?
sit down.
This way. I guess I'll
Well-
take a seat beside you.
Seems we have a little request that we have for you.
All I get
You
are
see-
requests, sir. Do you have something?
Yes, I'm sure you
mention?
do. And I'm sure that you'd probably like things to be returned as well, right?
Of course.
Well, first let me bring up my request and see what you think of it. We're looking for... Add a character, I actually can't think of the name right now.
The gem of the
Were
afterlife.
we just calling
if
it
that's what you're talking about?
Gem? Wow, sorry. I'm starting to trying to keep my brain in function. So we are looking for
No, you're
the gem of the afterlife.
He'll perk up, as not hearing anything like this for a long time. You speaking of one of my precious gifts.
Well, I would assume, yes, I am.
Something I left in a swamp long ago. To be guarded by quite the adversaries. I wouldn't wish anything, anyone down that path. It's something, an artifact, not meant for humans, not meant for our consumption. Something dark, something dastardly, something that you don't need
Well, as
to
you can-
involve yourself with, sir.
As you can certainly see, most of my companions, as well as myself, are not humans. In fact, I am even a few steps further away than that.
So, what's your goal?
What if the gods wanted
With
their hands
this.
on this artifact?
Do you have someone you wish to resurrect? If that's your goal, you think you could bring back a friend, A family member. Is that what you're looking for?
In fact, I have several.
Well, I'll tell you, the gem can do it. It can do it. Just not how you think. Not how you imagine. Not how you like.
I've no doubt about that.
Well, what do you need
Everything
from
comes at
me?
a price, is that not?
Oh, yes. You will have to pay me.
How do we get there?
Well, this depends on
How
what
do
you're
we get
willing to
there,
pay.
and what is this information?
To me, let's just say, I could give you an entire map, detailed in all gold foil, if you wish to pay me 50 gold.
Ah, so you're simply a monetary man.
No, I have needs as well. Would you like to do things for me?
No?
Would you like to tidy my manor? Would you like to be a part of my staff? Offer me a keepsake. Maybe then I'll give you something in return, sir.
At the mention of staff, Alarian's head kind of jolts towards him. Doesn't say or do anything, just he's a little more attentive now.
So you either want, and I'm kind of like speaking a little bit loudly, just making sure the guys behind me can hear. You either want 50 gold, someone to become a staff member for you, or to clean your place.
Clean, decorate, cook, learn from, just become a part of my regular staff. That would be nice. But it takes a lot to be considered a head staff around here. Most of you all who are on here on the second floor of my would not be here if it weren't for being invited by my wife. Otherwise, I wouldn't see you. Regardless, I wouldn't care.
Well, I would rather not put any of my friends into servitude. These are some people that are far more important to me than a silly little artifact. However, we also do really want to find this artifact. And then I kind of pause, seeing Alarian having stepped up.
Sir Nor,
Too Eldrin.
what is it that's wrong with your staff?
What's wrong with my
Something
staff?
seems fishy around here.
There's nothing wrong with
It
my
does
staff
seem
at all. They're
I'm sorry.
all very godly and kinly folk. They all know how to stay clean and do what
And very
they need.
God,
brain dead.
Well,
yes, but they're lacking intelligence, to say the least. A human conscience, almost.
sometimes the intelligence of fools drives them up and keeps them from performing their tasks the way that they should. If you knew how to strip the intelligence from someone, then maybe you would understand how to make them a proper worker.
So you've turned them all into mindless staff members,
All,
otherwise known
that's-
as servant to slave.
all is a very strong word. Only the dull of mind.
Which seems to be
eyes
everyone
turn
outside.
bright blue as I whisper a message into Giuna's brain. It's in DMs and I'm sending it to you all, so Fallen, just so you know. Can't
Juna starts
respond
nodding.
through.
And yeah,
Okay.
Juna starts nodding in response. He's like, you know what? I think we'll just settle for this map as traded with gold.
You want to buy the 50 gold map? I'll give it to you.
Is it the map that leads us? Is it the true map that leads us there?
Oh, I'll make you a true map, you have my word. And I'll adorn it in gold outlay.
But you didn't answer the main part of the question. Does it lead us to the artifact?
Oh, it will lead
The
you
gem of the
there,
afterlife.
but I can't promise you what you'll find along the way. The things that guard this, they might be above even my capabilities. So, enjoy yourself on your trek. Have a fun time. I hope you enjoy gathering your artifact and what you are looking for.
Alright, well, before I purchase, may I have a look at this? And I take out a purse of the gold just to show him that I do have it with me.
Sure. He'll give you a view of that map. And this is only visible to
And I think
Giuna at the moment.
now,
You will clearly notice.
and did he like let me actually hold it in my hands?
No,
He's just showing it to me.
yep, but you will clearly notice this area pinpointed is a gem.
Alright, well. I'm holding the purse. I pick the purse back up. Put my hand out. Put my other hand out. Still looking him dead in the eye.
Yes. How may I accompany you, son? You are looking to purchase this map. I'll make it beautiful for you for the 50 gold.
Yes. You know what? It doesn't need to be beautiful. That's alright. I'll still buy it for 50 gold though.
I tell you what. How
Unless you're
about
telling me it
you
does need to
play
be
me
beautiful.
in a game? Odds up, I give you the map for free. If you lose, you pay me 100 gold. How about that? Game of
Might
chance.
I just stick with our regular bargain of 50 gold?
Well, you could still buy it for 50 gold, yes.
Well, that's what I'd like to do. Thank you very much. I'm sorry.
You'll see him toy around with the map and
I do
tinker
have
with
some
it.
things I'd like to do, and
Infuses it with magic in gold, and he hands it back to you and says, "One map. Pass me the gold."
all right. And I quickly take it and I go, now. As I kind of give a quick glance to Alarian behind him.
One second here. Just reading something over, and then I will let you know.
Yeah. Freeze frame.
Yeah, sorry. What is the... Okay, and Alarian's hand starts glowing with a purpley kind of glow. And for context, I'm actually here, just beside that plant. Starts glowing with a purpley glow as he casts at the 3rd level Charm Person. Or sorry, at 1st level. I don't need 3rd level. He casts Charm Person, and I need you to make
26.
a Wisdom saving throw, please, DM. Oh, fuck, okay. I see. Well, then a whole lot of nothing happens, and hopefully he didn't see my hand turn purple.
As of right now, he does not.
Yeah, then. Alright, it's gonna
And
switch
just-
from purple to... yeah, purple to blue, as I'm just going to cast a simple frostbite at him.
Oh no. Alright.
And like I'll say just for fun, in this process, I'm slowly like my arm is moving towards him with the bag of gold when that happens. You know, kind of miming that I'm handing it to him.
And...
Frostbite happens first.
Target must make a con save. On a failed save, the target takes 1d6. It has okay, so yeah, con save, please.
19.
Oh, fuck. Well, he saves that too. And I would imagine, like, that one gets shot at him, so I'm imagining he notices something there.
Does that one take half as much even on a save?
No, the
Just
only way
doesn't
I
have
was
a
getting that is
secondary
if I hit
effect.
you too.
No. Okay.
So, no.
Okay.
What
Up to you how you interpret
was this? Do you all have some type of fight with me?
Oh my! I stand up like the chair. I stand up. Alarian, what are you thinking? I'm hoping he'll like turn to Alarian.
He does.
And as he turns his back on him, I gotta find it. I cast a 2nd level guiding bolt at him. Let me guide you to the grave. And let's see. Son of a bitch. Does a 12 hit him?
No!
We're really fucking this
12
up.
does not hit him!
All the rolls are not working.
Oh no!
Hmm.
Hoping that the others
There's
have
full
been
intent here.
paying attention. And I quickly slip the thing in my bag of holding.
As he takes your gold,
I'm like, I'm sorry,
if you didn't get close
not mean
enough
to
to
go
him with
after
the
you.
gold, you didn't get the map.
I never handed it to him.
Then you didn't get the map.
No, you said he handed me the map.
You did.
Under the pretext the gold was being handed at the same time.
It was
Yeah, it
being
was in the-
reached out,
in the
that's
middle
what
of being
it say.
See? So, in the middle of, still didn't get there. We're at an impasse on gold and map.
What the?
Yeah. Definitely thought he had the map.
I'll tell you what,
I mean, I'm just gonna say that is exactly what.
I'll give you the map. I'm gonna go back and rewatch, and if I am wrong, then no punishment. If I am right, I'm coming back with punishment for that.
Deal.
Cool.
Deal. 100% deal.
Map is
Yep.
given. He is very upset, though, at this point. Spins
Yeah,
around
fucking bet.
on Giuna. And Giuna.
I apologize. I completely I was going out after my friend there as a punishment, but I missed.
Giuna, make
Anyways.
a wisdom save for me.
Here's your gold, and I flick him while I start walking.
But you do flick the gold?
Wisdom save?
No, do you flick the gold or not?
Just one.
Okay. Then
And I
yeah,
rolled
go ahead and make the wisdom save.
one piece.
He's not that greedy.
That's more insulting.
Alright. 15.
15. You are able to get out of the room as you notice a bright flash of light coming for your back as Nor is starting to look at everybody else within the room. And he goes,
Well,
wait, what
come
are
on,
you
guys,
all
time to go.
doing?
You go.
Don't.
See you
Don't worry about
later. Thank you for the map.
Nor starts making his way
And we're
forward.
just
Don't punish Misha for being unmobile. Da-da-da-da.
You running down here.
And
Or I'll say, Misha,
gets,
are you at least RPing yourself as running away as fast as you can, or are you trying to stall and be behind?
Given that they just attacked this guy that we heard that's powerful, I'd want to leave.
Okay, so everybody is running away as fast as they can then. And you guys are able to make it out.
Correct. As soon as Misha makes it past, like, this second door, I'm going to cast Spike Growth, which the ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range twists and sprouts hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain. For the duration, when a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time of the spell is cast must make a perception check against your spell save DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous.
Damn. You create
And
a
then
successful
immediately
spike
turning
growth
back and continuing running with the group.
you stop him in his path. And you hear an incendious as that you smell the smoke in the air as you know that your spikes are being burnt down, but you've created quite a gap for you all to get out on.
Perfect.
And you guys make it down to the second story, of course. Or first.
Hi, madam.
Story,
We
of
must be
course.
going now. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Well, what? What has happened?
Well, your husband's an asshole, just to be blunt. Take care.
And you hear gibberish nonsense almost behind you as you're running away. And you notice the smell of smoke growing ever so more. Misha, do you have control of your character?
We just torches man. I'm deliberately running through this
Yeah,
set of flowers, by the
me.
way.
Deliberately. That's rough.
Yeah.
You hear an alarm go off.
Continuing to run. This guard wants to try and stop us.
Now he runs up to check the flowers.
Oh, yeah, as he should. Well, Gina, you did for sure get the map, correct?
Yes, he did hand it over. As I was getting ready to pay him, and I put up a quotation mark as I'm still holding the bag of gold in my hand.
Shall we
Luckily,
get back to the grove?
the grove
maybe and plan our
reaches
next course of
quite
action?
far. Yes, that is our safest option.
Just heading back at this point.
So what are you guys doing? Heading back to the grove?
Rushing
Yeah,
grove.
quite literally holding a pretty solid sprint so long as, like, until we're completely gassed, or at least myself.
Yeah, like, legitimately, I haven't even taken the time to stop, take a moment to put the gold pouch back away.
So I
I've just been
will
running with it
see.
in my hands.
I will say, along your travels, you're feeling a bit exhausted. You've gone through a lot of time. You're gonna need to eat a day's worth of rations for sure to make it here safely. And
Alright.
Just
as you guys are
questioning,
pulling back up
did we
on the
not
grove,
get... Does that not just consume the extra point that we had from eating that golden potato stew?
the 2 days,
That was an extra
yes, it
day's
does
worth, is what
actually.
we had said.
You're correct, 100%. Yes.
Okay, yeah, you see.
Yep.
Okay, so we are good to not
Nope,
consume
you're
rations?
good.
Yay.
Okay, just
Yep.
making sure.
100%. You
I'd
guys
imagine
did
that
have
buff
the
is gone now, but
100%. Yep. You guys did have the
yeah, I was
golden
gonna say
potato.
I paid for that thing. I hope it works. Yeah.
Fuck is
Everyone
you, then.
had some of it.
Found him.
Ooh.
So you guys are
I think we
making your way
just-
back, and I would imagine one of your most quiet party members, Misha's, pretty confused at this point and wanting to ask you guys some questions on what's going on.
You're absolutely right. Hold
Yes.
on. Hold on. What are you guys doing? Wait.
Well, you see.
We'll talk when we get there.
Yes, please. We can have
No,
a
we
full
should talk
conversation.
now.
Alarian
It's
will
not
hold.
safe.
just
Yeah.
to be polite. Well, Misha, you must understand. I did act partially out of anger, but also something seemed wrong. During the conversation, I'm not sure if you heard, he was talking about ripping the intelligence from people, and I believe he has stole the minds of the people that are working for him. And
He
the
is
deal he was
quite
offering
the nasty
didn't
man.
seem quite right.
Yes,
leave his
sure.
wife.
However, like, you guys realize we told him, hey, we're from the Grove, and he knows exactly where we want to go.
Yes, that's besides the point. Madame Usagi can help us if anything threatens the grove.
This,
Yes, and I
you
dare
guys,
say
it isn't
that's
right.
why we wanted to hurry.
No, it's not right. However, nor is enslaving people and stealing their intelligence, is it?
That's far worse
Sometimes in
than.
this world, two wrongs do make a right.
So he's stealing it, meaning he might be using it, meaning he probably knows a lot of stuff. So, why did you guys attack him? Why didn't you just buy it?
Well, you see, myself,
We don't-
I've never been very rich, so... And I was born on the streets. Long story short, I've been quite used to stealing in my lifetime. Honestly, it's helped the Grove plenty. They just don't know it.
I mean, no
And quite
offense,
frankly-
you guys stole. But
Having
you guys were
somebody
not
with
very
their
good at it.
minds.
No, you're correct. It was awfully messy. But we got out, did we not?
Sure.
Just
we're
because a job is
out.
messy doesn't mean it can't be successful.
For how long?
Well, would you say that that man seemed stronger or weaker than Lyra? Because Lyra couldn't affect the Grove. And, anyways, your mentor and I, we were talking about going on, well, a much further journey. We should be away from here for a while.
You guys basically just made an enemy, you know?
Yes, there's... I don't think he wanted to be a friend, if I'm being quite honest. Seems he's lost his
No.
way.
Quite
Plus-
frankly, I didn't even trust him when he was offering the purchase. The way he spoke was highly unsettling.
Sure, but you could have left him be neutral, not hating us. I'm sure he hates us now. I, I feel like we could have gone about it another way, maybe.
Yes, I do believe you're correct. But sometimes decisions must be made in a split instance. And like I said, I was acting out of anger, you see, and I kind of like glare towards Giuna. I'm still not on great terms with Giuna after he brought back my friend yet again after his soul has been put to rest, and well, I was acting blindly, and I do apologize.
I
for
will
that,
say
Misha.
Joe
I know it was
notices this
not
as
the
well.
most intelligent move.
Joe is one of the biggest ones who notices this because of the last time that Tree was around and didn't immediately recognize Joe. They're feeling this emotion with Alarian right now, heavily.
Yes, so like I said, anger sometimes makes a man very blind. And I acted before consulting the group. I acted merely on my own, what I would say is best interest. But if I'm being honest, you bring up many good points, and I don't believe it was truly my best interest. Sometimes I just happen to be too impulsive, and I do apologize sincerely.
If anything comes of this, I'm absolutely blaming you two for this.
Understandable, and if I'm being
That's
honest,
perfectly fine.
I would not even ask you to fight if anything comes. I will expect you to go your own way if need be, though I would appreciate your help at all times. You've been a very valuable asset to this team.
Listen,
Lighthearted.
if you
and
guys are gonna
bring
steal
plenty
something
of
next
fun.
time, let us know. At least, let's make a
Yes.
better plan.
Yes, you're right. Well, I mean, glad to hear you're not too morally against stealing, but yes, I do think that's correct. Or, well, the correct approach.
No-
Sorry.
Honestly, the only problem was he was too highly defensive against our spells, apparently. Otherwise,
it
it
does
probably
seem
would
he's
have been a
quite
lot
powerful.
easier.
Possibly.
But at the same time, I did expect a bit of that problem. Just look at that area he lived in. Overgrown. Well, not overgrown. Over-flourishing, I guess is a better word. Almost
Well,
beyond what
that may be
I feel
my
like that's
fault.
left of the grove. Possibly, but something tells me it's
Well,
not
yeah.
just that.
Yes, but when we were at the camp, I did enrich the lands. But I do think you're right, because something seemed off, and they were very protective of their flowers.
Almost like a mind control.
Anyway, Misha, I do hope you'll forgive us for
I
that.
dare say
And
we
I
need to get
promise I will
closer.
bring up any type of theft or decision with you and or August in the future. I know he was not with us today, however, I'm sure he will be traveling with us in the future, and I'll make sure that you guys know.
I wonder how many times he's tried to grab the orb while we've been gone.
That
Listen,
wouldn't surprise me.
all
The
I
old
have to
man's
say,
still sleeping.
last time I stole
Yes.
something, I got in a lot of debt. I don't know what you guys are gonna get into.
Well,
Oh.
worst case,
Stick around.
he enslaves us as well, and yes, best case is no debt, and he just forgets and stays in his manner.
Okay.
But yes, I'm sure you'll see if you stick around and find out.
And in the meantime, always be ready.
I guess Misha would know. I guess
And-
Misha would know a lot about not stealing things at this point.
As you guys make it back
Mhm.
to the Grove. We're going on our very last break of the night. Why do you think?
I think I need to add impulsive.
And we are back.
Still very much on the fence.
Well, Hilarian's first order of business, as per usual. Madam
Snack
Isagi,
time.
we
Yes.
have returned.
Oh. How are you?
Yes, well,
Actually, I
acquired
just
the
go
map
sit
to the Gem of the
tree.
Afterlife.
A map. You all have the map.
Yes, he didn't have the gem as you suggested, but he did have a map, and we acquired it with a trade. Did not go so well, but
Not so well. Why?
Miss Usagi, how long has the Grove been friends with this man?
According to Thalandra, for over a century now. According to the readings and the teachings that I see, it would be over
Juna
a
just
century.
nods.
and were you aware that he enslaves his staff?
In what?
Strips away their minds, even, so that they're
Yes.
essentially mindless servants to him.
Would you all compare them to something like a bird?
Similar to
goodness
Bert, but almost felt as if reminded me of when we came into contact with Tree and, well, some of Lyra's dryad minions. Very.
Oh,
They spoke similar to Bert, but they were not all there.
so
These ones seemed
Ye-
rather programmed.
you mean like truly speaking and walking like you and I? I would know.
Ye-
I would
not
know
quite.
nothing of this. I've
So
not
you've
seen
never
anything like
been to
that.
the mansion?
No, well, not I. The Landra has been to the mansion. I have met Nor on many occasions, well, only a few occasions, honestly. Here, which to me seems as many in these days. I would have known him more in my younger self, but as I grow older, as everyone else around this grows older, I truly believe that I have seen him more than most who view these lands.
Interesting. Well,
Very.
I do have just another question for you, madam, and then, if I'm being honest, I'm quite tired. Would like to rest. But that is, and I believe I've asked before, but could I just get a reminder? Where was it that Thalandra went when she, well, didn't return from?
She went to follow Bellamy. She couldn't put it past herself that when she allowed Bellamy to leave these lands alone, that she thought Bellamy couldn't make it on her own. And so she went out in search of her. And
So she was headed for a lave? Allowed?
she was out in search of Bellamy's path, her route. I don't. You and Bert took Bellamy there to the edges of
Yes,
our
correct.
known realm. You all should have seen around where she was going. So that's where the Landra decided to leave to, and I've not seen her since.
Yes, we took Bellamy to, well, the Far East and set sail with a rather kind sailor, and he took us to a city named Alave, and that's where we left Bellamy to start her new life. So, the Landra may have went that way then. Very well, I was just curious.
Yes.
May need to look for her at some point.
I wouldn't suggest going that far out. If I were, you should continue to focus on the grove and bringing more people here. Landra, when she will come back, will be thrilled. It will be her home.
Yes. Very well, I will continue to aid the grove, if that is your wish, madam. However, you must excuse me. I do need my rest. It's been a very long journey.
Of course. Where is Bert?
Well, you know how Bert gets. He went off chasing a chicken again, madam. Although you should have seen him. Fought very valiantly.
I believe Bert will come home.
He shall. Yes, I'm sure he'll return home. He knows the path. Maybe not the brightest, however, very, very good with his sense of direction.
He never forgets.
Alarian's gonna walk away with, and probably even to Usagi, a subtle, almost a look of distrust in his face. And he's gonna grab his nightly rations, head on over, and sit down, start eating. Just kind of, actually, yeah, that's about it. He's just gonna sit there and eat away.
Anything else from anybody else?
No, Juna just quietly sits, by the tree's grave again.
Joe is just gonna
And just kind of head.
and just. Sorry.
I was just gonna say he finished, just intently listened to that conversation, and then once it was over, went into a trance.
Just gonna lay against the wall and fall a little bit down and just rest.
Say Misha probably would just. I know August isn't. He would go to him and probably relay their adventure to him, so that way he's up to date and before going to sleep.
August just goes, I know. But thank you, Misha. As all.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going to cut the session for the night, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure to, whatever they say, new age stuff, like and subscribe. Something like that.
Worst call to action ever.
Be sure to like and subscribe. Hope you had a fun time, everybody. And from all of us to all of you, have a great night.